Everything does work. Now it does. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Hello. Okay, good. Perfect. These on. I need to. Oh, ooh. I know what I need to do. I need to do this. I need to make sure I grab this link. I don't forget what I need to say. Hmm. Oh, we're almost done. Easy. We're almost done with the lepacy. Well, for this generation. Okay. Can't spell. Oop, that's not it. Hello, WikiCavi. Thank you for the reset for 7 months, by the way. And Coupon, hello. How are you doing today? Happy, happy Saturday. Happy Sims 3 Saturday. Oh, Anu, hello. Hello, Salty. Hello. happy, happy Saturday. And I'm glad you're doing really good. I am doing really well. I got back to my apartment about ten minutes ago. So I'm literally out of breath because I was zipping bebop booping all the way over to my apartment from my parents' house. And it's just very hot outside too, but not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, you got a new kitten? Oh wait, that's so cool. What's its name? What's its name? I want to know. It's so cool. Chicken and Kotek Seb, hello. How are you doing today? Or Chaotic Seb, hello. Yeah, pretty busy. It was a busy day. I did go through the majority of my drawers in my on my desk, and then my drawers in my kitchen and my bedroom to clear out a lot of paper that was unneeded. So I got to recycle all of that today. And it was a lot. Like I had maybe 2 years worth of paper just stacking up, waiting to be like recycled. Nova. That's a nice name. That's nice. How old is she? Or like she's just like a brand new. But that's nice, a nice name. Everyone's getting pets. I want a pet, but I'm gonna wait. I honestly, mentally, I'm not ready for a pet, but I'm physically ready. Um, I'm not sure how much sleep. I'm gonna sleep much tonight. I'm gonna see my son tomorrow evening for a week. Ooh, well, that sounds like a lot of fun. That's nice. Well, hopefully your son will have a great time with you and you'll have a lot of fun. I'm going to spend the majority of my time this weekend with my parents. Tomorrow and a little bit of Monday, because I'll be at my parents' house on Wednesday. So basically, I'll be staying there for like the next 3 days at this point, because I'll stream Monday and Tuesday, and I'll stream Wednesday at their house. It's so weird. I don't know. There's so much. Oh, stuff is fine. Awesome, awesome sauce. I'm doing pretty good. I cannot complain. It's very hot in my apartment and outside. Like right now it's I think it's like 79 degrees in my apartment. I have the AC on, but also it's like 94 degrees outside. So it's a little bit too hot. Usually you give him like 2 spoonfuls of dip cup, just enough to not give him a bellyache. Oh, that's good. That's good. Having cereal and your cat cried. Oh, hey, just enough is enough. You don't want them to get a bellyache. No, no. Yeah, we're playing Sims 3 today. We're gonna be continuing our Lepacy challenge on Gen 4. And honestly, I can't remember when I know we played last week, but I honestly cannot remember what career level we're at right now. I know we had a baby. That I do remember. But I also remember that we did end up having our father be like a vampire, so that was interesting. Savvy, hello. And Alex, thank you for the reset for 17 months, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna make sure I uninstall my my other packs because I was playing we were playing The Sims 3 this past week because of the horse announcement, and I was like, oh, I need to uninstall a lot of expansion packs because I don't need those right now. Not yet. It has been quite warm. Oh, I don't like it being warm because then I feel like icky and I want to take a nap, but that's okay. We will all get through it together. It's supposed to be mainly in the 90s all this week, which I'm not looking forward to that at all. Oh my gosh, hold on. But yeah, hopefully your everyone's week has been good so far. Why can I not? Oh my gosh, are you joking? Hold on. What is this buffoonery? I don't understand. There we go. I've been feeling that way too. Perks of being in Michigan. Honestly, living in Illinois, it's okay. I just rather it not be too hot, you know? Wait, is the bot not open? No, the bot's open. Am I disconnected? No. Wait, what the? Hold on. That's very weird. The bot works. I think the yeet command's just like not properly working. That's probably the one that's not working correctly for a lot of people. Because I think it's also on a cooldown and someone did it earlier. Grace, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. The position of annoying talking animal has already been taken. Oh, has it though? Has it those specs? Oh, I need to also update your command because you had renewed it. Forgot about that. Oopsies, maybe item. Yes. My bad. There we go. Oh, earlier, I went to my parents' house and I made vegan tofu chicken nuggets, and they were very good. It took like 15 minutes to make, and it was very delicious. I did not uninstall any of my packs. Close The Sims 3. At least it works. Lauren, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Happy Saturday or Sunday. Sims 3, please. Please crash. I dare you. Come on, thank you. It sure has. I'm the annoying talking animal of this community. And how is the annoying talking animal doing today? How are you feeling? You've been out of town visiting your mom all week. Oh, hopefully your mom's doing great. Well, that's fun. Visiting family is always exciting. Okay, uninstall Generations, Island Paradise, Pet Seasons, Showtime. Okay, I think I uninstalled all the packs that I need or don't need. Yeah. Okay, good. We're good now. But that's good though. And I'm glad you're doing well, Grace. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting steady up mostly. Trying to get prepared for the weekend, even though it is already the weekend. I'm just trying to prepare myself for the next week, since it is gonna be the last week of June, which is so weird to me. Sounds like something Rebecca would love. Vegan tofu nuggets. Yeah. I put the the recipe in the Discord in case anybody wanted to have it. And they were so good. I only used firm tofu, panko, breadcrumbs, oat flour, and salt and pepper. And that's literally all I used. And I guess, of course, oil to, like, you know, make it not too bad. But it was very tasty. And I might buy more tofu a little bit later in the week so I can make more of it, because I cannot stop eating tofu. It's become my new personality now. Honestly, feeling a bit blah. I need a mood boost. Honestly, we all do. I need a mood boost today as well. I ended stream early yesterday because I was feeling like I was okay, but I was also just feeling very icky. And I'm like, I need to end stream soon so I can take a nap. I get in like these moods lately where I get in these moods where if it's too hot, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit on my couch and do nothing. But June has gone by really fast though, which is kind of crazy to think that we were just at the beginning of the month and now it's at the end of the month. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do for July. Also, Erica, hello. How are you doing? Happy Saturday, happy weekend. But yeah, everyone is very, very busy this month. I would say it's Pride Month, Men's Mental Health Month. But also I think because like it's the first month where everyone's like getting out of school and everyone's getting out of like work and stuff and traveling more and going on vacation. And like this is like June is like the perfect time to do all those things. And then like July, you're getting prepared to go back to school in August. And that's just too much. That's too much. I haven't gone on vacation like at all. I mean, I guess the only vacation I technically have had was when I went to New York that one time for like a couple of days, but that wasn't really vacation. That was more like working. So I never really, I don't think I've ever had like a proper vacation since last year in September, I believe. I can't fully remember. I don't know. Eventually I'll go on vacation one of these days. Who knows when. You're doing all right, moving very slowly to the heat and humidity in your area. Oh, I can relate to you. I've been moving very slow these past couple of days because it has been very hot. It's been very, very hot. But also, like, to me, I feel like the month has gone by fast, but also slow at the same time, depending on what day it is. Also, Savvy, wait, when's your interview, by the way? You deserve one. Honestly, I really do. But the thing is, I don't even know where to go. That's the problem. I don't even know where to go. Oh, to give you all a recap on what's been going on in this little save file here that we've been playing. Apparently, we are now 10 days left until we're an adult. We're at level 4 of our career. We're a 2-star celebrity. And we have a baby named Melody Lily Witherspoon Alto, who we had a kid with named Johnny Jones, who we found out that not only was he married, he broke up with his wife because we asked him to. And then literally 6 hours later, he ended up dating somebody else, which is weird. Oh, also our father's a vampire. So a little recap for you all what's been going on in the save so far. This is only part 3. And we're almost done with this gen because all we have left is getting to level 5 of our career. And then basically that's, I feel like this generation goes by so fast or like so quick because the film career is so easy to gain. And it's only part 3. Come to Virginia, I'll hang out with you. Honestly, I've been considering of going back to Virginia. My parents and I want to go back to Washington, D.C. because I was born in Virginia. So it's like a state that I'm like, I can understand and get used to. But yeah, I could probably go. That would be a fun place to go to again. Your last vacation was your birthday in April. Oh, your last vacation was in April for your birthday. Well, I hope you had a good birthday and a good vacation during your birthday month. I feel like, because next year, what my ultimate plan is next year is to go to either Spain. I think I said I want to go to Spain at the beginning of like the year, somewhere around my birthday, and just go to Spain for fun, because I've never been to Spain, and I've also been considering of just doing different things for myself. I'll be 28 next year, so I might as well do something grand. Go crazy. Your electric company is now charging 25% more. 25% more? That's crazy. 25% more. But that makes kind of sense during the summertime though, but still kind of wild. Also, Sarah, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Hopefully life has been treating you grand. But it would be very fun to go to Spain. I mean, since we're doing our Duolingo every day on stream, it was like a matter of time that I would go to Spain at some point. Go to bed. Just sleep. Just sleep. Oh, I've also been forcing my sim to go to work because I forgot that in The Sims 3, when you're pregnant, they give you like 6 days off. And then when you have your baby, they give you like an extra 6 days off. I don't like that. I'd rather work when I'm pregnant in The Sims. Life is treating me. Oh. Okay. You know, same. Life is also treating me as well. I can understand. Been there, done that. I'm not doing it again. I think I wanted to start like a band with some of our like coworkers. And we have a few coworkers that we can definitely talk to. Alan and Tiara are like the two that I want them to join my band, because they're both celebrities and they're both rich. I'm just a celebrity and poor. It's insane. I live in a huge city where the company has a base and they're blaming it on other things. That's messy. Like, what I'm concerned more of is like, oh, will my rent go up? That's what I'm worried about. Will my rent go up? And will the things get significantly more expensive? Like everything. People at work ask me how I am, and I usually respond with, well, I'm here. Yes. I've done that before. I'm like, I'm here. I'm just here existing. And that's all you need to know. Oh, I need my drums. No. I need my drums. I mean, that's a good response though. I'm just like, I'm just here. And that's all you need to know. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just here. Existing. Okay, we work out 1. I want to go to the park because I honestly don't remember how to even start a band. I guess I have to ask the people because they live in like the, oh, not up here. They live in like the Hollywood Hills area. Like up here? Yeah, they live over here. But I don't know if they're home. You're not home. You're home. You're home. I'm going to help her here. I used to quit my job. And then join back to reset it because the days off were terrible. Yeah, I should probably do that. But I always forget how to. So I just end up using a master controller with the NROS mod and forcing my sim to go to work. Because to be honest, I don't know. I don't even remember how to even do that. Oscar, are you okay? Is everything all right? I'm concerned for these Sims. The baby scares me. Also, Mira, hello. How are you doing today? Thank you for the raid. How are you? Welcome in. Can we welcome in the raiders, everyone? customers tell me to have a great day. It's like, thanks, I'll try. You know, I'll have a good day if they don't give me or order complicated orders. Then I'll have a good day. Don't order complicated things and then I will. Because yes. How do I form a band? Recruit? I think so. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing pretty good. That's good. Hopefully you had a good stream. What were you streaming today? Anything in particular? Were you playing The Sims? Were you playing Minecraft? Stardew Valley? Animal Crossing? All at once? I don't remember how to start a band. I think it's recruit, I'm pretty sure. What are you doing? What? Oh my gosh, no! Sir, come back! I want to talk to you. Oh my gosh, anyway. Just quit the phone and then join again. Oh, wait, will it take me back to the same level of my career or go like to the very beginning? I mean, technically, honestly, you are right. I could just quit the job and join it again and then just like cheat my level. That's true, I could. Oh my, the 100 baby challenge. That sounds stressful. I mean, honestly, I'm doing the same challenge as well, but you're probably doing way better than I am. I'm only at, I think, 11 babies out of 100. So you're probably way further. Your cat put his face on your palm, so I'm not allowed to move, but now I'm free and I can finish this a week and start you. You say that now, and then your cat comes saying, wait, you are moving, you're free? Not on my watch. I swear, I feel like animals can hear us and saying you're free from my grasp. I don't think so. No. 95% sure it picks up back where you left off. Okay. Well, I'll have to remember. Oh, active form band. There we go. I'll have to remind myself the next time. You're fine. Is your grandpa not helping you? Your grandpa hates you. Wait, do you want to be my band? Oh, wait. What should we call our band? I forgot you can form bands in The Sims 3. What should we name our band? But if not, you can just right click the icon and cheat the level. Oh, that's true. 23. But I started a while ago and we live in a converted school. Oh. In a converted school. Interesting. You know, whenever I think of converted school, I think of like, it used to be a prison and now it's a school. Maybe I should do that with, well, her father's retired. I guess so. My cat went to sleep now and he doesn't speak English, so he doesn't understand you anyway. Oh, that comma isn't supposed to be there. Oh, it's all good. Ooh, a spring squad band. I like that. Spring squad band. Nice. Spring squad. Let's go. I'm so in. I can't wait until we get a gig. Wait, and that's how we can earn more money and more fame. Who in the world is Emmy? That is an interesting outfit. It's nice, I promise. Just don't go downstairs. Oh. Just don't go downstairs. Yeah. No one needs to go downstairs. What's the point of going downstairs when you have an upstairs and the outside? You know? Way much easier. A lot more lifelike. A lot more lifelike, to be honest. It's more fun to go outside, upstairs, and downstairs. Way more fun. Oh, also, yes, the shell challenge is already out. Yes, thank you for pinning that, Savvy. Wait, you're taking a car and I'm taking it. Do we all? Who's taking care of the child? Wait, I'm gonna follow this car. Where are you taking the child? They took the child with them, but where are they going? Okay, the limo is over here. Okay. Where are they taking the child? It's like, where's Waldo? Okay, yes. Yes, you're over here. They turn the corner. Okay, they're right here. They're right there. Where are they going? Are they going over here? They are. Did they take their child with them? I'm genuinely very curious. Where's your child, Emmy? Where's your child? My gosh. Emmy left the child alone, home alone. You know, they do say a sequel is always the best. So they are filming Home Alone 7 in The Sims 3 today. The child has been left home alone. Confirmed. Oh, you're multitasking? All good, all good. But also, Mira, if you got to dip out and lurk and do all your post-room stuff, feel free if you need to. We will be here playing The Sims 3 for a short while or so. But thank you again for the ratings and your lovely community over here. It means the world. Okay. How's you doing? Meredith should be aging up very soon in like the next 2 days. And I'm not entirely sure. Okay, your grandpa is doing nothing. Grandpa is useless. Change the diaper. And we have so much money in our banking account right now, and I've considered of building ourselves a small little home with the simoleons that we already have. Because apparently when we moved from Sunset Valley, when we moved from Twinbrook to this area in Bridgeport, we end up having a lot more money than we were supposed to. Like we have 312,000 simoleons right now. Yeah, 312,000 simoleons right now. So we're a little bit too rich. And I kind of want to build a new house with the money that we have in our bank account at some point. I'm trying to figure out where we could even live. I mean, we could live in another penthouse and like decorate that. That way we don't have to build anything. We can just furnish. Because we're going to be in Bridgeport for a while. Because Gen 5 says that we're supposed to install generations. And we could technically live in the city for a long time. But it says we have to begin as a teenager. It says, it seems like your parents didn't like you very much growing up. They were always consumed with fame and hated that you are having nearly brought down their career. Not wanting the same for your future children, you set off and decide to make your own loving family. Begins as a teen. So basically, we fall in love with a celebrity. Basically. That'd be really interesting. Gen 5 is going to be questionable, but I think we can get through it. I don't know. Yeah, enjoy your Lucky Lou. Have fun. Okay, Grandpa, you're fine. We could leave you in your crib while Grandpa goes outside. It's time. We can go over here to the Prosper Room. No one's usually at the crypt, at the graveyard. So if we go in here, let's go here. I don't actually, you know what? Wait, do vampires burn in the sun in The Sims 3? I never really understood that. I don't think they do, but I feel like they do. I guess we'll see. That's true. I could move to Riverview. I could move to Riverview for Gen 5 because I do own that world and I haven't been there in a long time. Oh, they smoke? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Well, we're just gonna teleport there. Let's just teleport to the bar instead. That way it's much easier. And we'll only smoke a little bit. Just a little bit. We might burn to a crisp. Every once in a while, it's okay. Call a babysitter. Go in here. Come on, don't be shy, Oliver. There we go. I have yet to bite somebody and turn them into a vampire. So that is my plan. Find somebody, fight them, turn them to a vampire, and then call it a day. Okay, we're going to continue to meet castmates. There we go. I wasn't never really a big fan of vampires in The Sims 3 because I found them quite scary. Because I thought they were, at first, I thought they were zombies for a split second. And then I realized I didn't have the proper hack installed that had said zombies. Ask to get in, read mind, career, offer a bribe. We have money. We'll offer you 100 simoleons. Why not? Let's offer you 100 simoleons. There you go. But can I bite you though? If I bite you, would you let me in? What do you mean no? Sorry, but you can't go in there, and I don't think about sneaking past me either. Okay, well then I'll just bite you. How do I mean, scare, fight? No. Offer to turn, drink. What happens? I bribe you? Yes. No, but I want to bite you. See, I've been watching too much Vampire Diaries lately. Wait, pause. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, ew. What is that? See, that's why the Sims 3 is weird. It's the tongue for me. I don't like. Offer to turn. I'm going to turn every vampire in this town. No? You don't want to be a vampire? You don't want immortality? Don't you just want to be like Edward? Everyone wants to be Edward. Clearly. That's fine. Guess no one wants to be like Edward today. Oh, this bar is not popping at all. Oh, there's an upstairs? No way. Who are you? Tom Wordy. What in the wordy word? Make Tom think about me? Yes. And we should bring our band here. Since we have a band now, I should invite them over. And then have you, Liza Benedict. You're a pianist. So maybe I can invite over my band. Invite bandmates. Yes. Yeah. The look of disgust. I don't want to be a vampire. No. You unlock the blue chicken and you're buying 3. I need name ideas. Gertrude. Gertrude's a good name. Gertrude, Harold, Eggs Benedict. Cloudy Glow, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Happy Saturday for you. We're gonna have our first little band meeting. Wait, it's gonna be exciting. Are we going? Are we going to the said place today? No? Yes? I wanna go over here. Yes. Hello. Happy Saturday to you. Father Dearest is over here. Our daughter is still in the crib contemplating life. Let's actually, before we do that, we're going to collect our money. I keep forgetting that we're basically a part owner of the movie complex. But why can I not go here? Wait, is it closed? We're too broke. Is it closed? Oh wait, we're already here. Oh. I was like, are we not here already? Here we go. Christy, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome in. You named one Elsa. That's nice, because it's blue. Does the cold bother them? Does the cold bother them anyway? Wait, instead of, okay, since you have named one Elsa, what about Olaf? Olaf is another good name. Or Anna. Kristoff. Nope. I need to play Stardew Valley again. It's been so long that I last played. Even on my Switch. I picked it up yesterday, trying to get back into it, but I think I might need to restart my entire save. Unless you're a well-known celebrity, you're not allowed to go in. Well, I bribed the other one and I got in. Okay, band. Rename band. Okay, let me in. Let me in. I'm famous. Will you be there? Okay, you're on your way. Perfect. So they'll be there in a second. We'll start our band. Jam session. We'll do the blues. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, I think honestly, having all of them be like Frozen characters would be so cool. Miss TJ 42, happy Saturday to you. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome in. How are you? We're currently playing The Sims 3 today. We're on our Lepacy challenge and we're on Generation 4. And we're playing in Bridgeport, which is a town that came with late night. But welcome, welcome in. I also like your emotes too, by the way. They're pretty cool. Can I have your autograph? Can I read your mind? Yes. Oh yeah, hello, hello. Little Spork, hello. How are you? I can also finally buy some more hay. I swear, Marnie is never at her desk. Oh, she's never at her desk. Like she's either there or not there. And sometimes I get a little bit scared that I've either missed her or she just doesn't like me when I arrive. That she just hides in the shadows. Because I firmly believe she doesn't like me because I stole Penny from her. I have a feeling. So glad to be able to bring my community. Yeah. Hopefully your stream went really good. What were you up to? Anything in particular? Were you playing Sims, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Stardew, Barney Trips? This weekend has been quite eventful. Yesterday, I just kind of relaxed and cleaned my apartment a little bit more. I started clearing out a lot of papers that I had for many years that needed to go away, especially when I first moved into my apartment. And I wanted to be able to clear some stuff out. Next time this week, I'm going to spend just clearing out my closet and organizing a little bit better. Because my closet is full of clothes and it needs to be changed. Okay, let's just continue to work on our drums. I think also my bandmate never showed up. I think they abandoned me. That's mean. This weekend is so crazy. I really need this stream to relax. Well, I'm glad that you're able to be here and relax with us. I honestly needed this stream to relax as well. Because this weather... No, not the weather. Mainly, it's just the heat. I get very bothered by the heat. Where is your shirt? Sir, Matthew, you are not... This is not Twilight, and you're not Jacob. Put a shirt on. My goodness. Anyway, but the heat bothers me so much that I get irritated sometimes because it's too hot for me. Like right now, it's like 93 degrees Fahrenheit outside. The real feel, they said it was like 102, which is very unpleasant. I feel. Why is it unpleasant? Oh, I hope you feel better, little Spork. Oh, you're playing Sims 4 and you're doing the Not So Berry challenge on Purple Gen, and she's a teen. Certainly, we're hoping for her to age into an adult, so I tend to stream for 3 hours. I do the same thing. I only can stream for 3 hours at a time because that's all I can physically and mentally do. Any longer, I feel like I'll get delirious. But I love the Not So Berry challenge. Not So Berry challenge is such a fun challenge. I recommend it to anyone. One, because each generation's a different color. There's new careers, aspirations, all that fun stuff. That's good. I completed Not So Berry a couple of months ago of all the 10 generations, and then I did an extended version. But what helped me, like, since you are technically on the Purple Gen and she's a teenager, what I usually do most of the time is I work on their adult skills as I'm still playing with the previous gen. That way I have less to do when I fully control the next gen. I did that with the mid generation because I'm not joking. The mid gen took me forever to do. Not only because my sim was an elder, but it was because I could not find the last element for the element collection. So I was like, you know what? Gen 2's like a teenager at this point. Might as well work on the charisma skill and a few other ones and get that out the way so I don't have to spend my time waiting. Plus, my sim was on the verge of death anyway, since they were a couple of days before they dearly departed. You're no Jacob, sir. No, no. I think, isn't Taylor Lautner doing the not the Minecraft, what is it called? The Twilight TV show? 81 right now, but we've had 90% humidity. Oh my god. That just sounds evil. Go home. Go home, Giselle, please. You have a baby to tend to. Oh, I should have downloaded some CC for my toddler. Oh well. I have more opportunities later. I'm gonna write a book. Let's browse the web, and then we're going to write a drama book. Yeah, there's gonna be a Twilight TV show. Yes. They don't have the full, like, logistics of it all, but they're making a TV show. And I feel like it doesn't need to be a thing. Like, at all. I mean, Stephanie Meyer, great person, but no. I don't need a TV show. The movies were good enough. Unless they're doing something where, like, I don't know. Unless it's like off of the book that they made about Edward's point of view. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we don't have a lot of information just yet, but we know that it's just like, oh wait, hold on, whoa. What? Okay, what I'm reading, it says the plot follows the story of a high school student named Bella and her mysterious vampire named Edward. Yeah, we know the gist. Wait, it's unclear whether the series will follow the plot of each book like the movies, or if the series will expand upon the other events and other characters. I swear, if they do a TV show based off of like the plot line of the books, like the movies, it's like, what was the point? I don't want that. It feels like the devil's armpit, not the armpit, all sweaty. No. You started doing the exact same thing. I spent a long time on the Mint Gen. I scraped the elements and moved on. But yes, I did a lot while they were a teenager, and I got much of it done as possible. It's great to see that the smart minds think alike. Yes, indeed. Honestly, that's how I've been playing all of my challenges. If I'm like only like one thing away from completing one gen, I'll just work on the next one at the same time. Because right now I'm doing the career legacy challenge in The Sims 4 since I finished the Not So Berry. And it's been quite interesting playing different careers in the hundreds every single day this week, and it's been a hot mess. Oh. This is why I don't like going outside for a reason. Outside is scary and too hot for me, so I look outside, and then that's all I do. I just look outside. What if they're doing a show that would be like if Bella picked Edward? Oh, Bella picked Jacob. Oh, that could be interesting. If Bella picked Jacob, it'd be interesting. I would be okay with that, because that would be different. And then Jacob would have never been a werewolf, or he would still be a werewolf. I don't know. But we need new content. We need new concepts, not the same old stuff. I do have to say, I do like the idea for the Hunger Games where they're not doing like a reboot, but they're doing movies on the other books, where this one that's coming up soon is before the initial Hunger Games, where it's General Snow and his sister when they were like teenagers, like the first ever Hunger Games. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one, because that's different. And I've also never read the books, to be honest. Yeah, they're doing a TV show on that book series, which I don't get, but I don't know. What is this? Oh, wait, is that a certificate from being retired? Actually, what is this? And why is it 600 simoleons? Oh, it's our, okay. I think this reward thingamajigger was because we completed our handiness skill. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. What? I forgot you could do all this stuff. Now I want to repair everything. What else can I repair? Wait, can I repair the dishwasher? I'm going to do it. Silent running, please. The Sims 3 is just always surprising me. But I'm excited for the Hunger Games this year. However, what I'm going to be sad about, or what I'm sad about, is that the fact that we won't get Avatar 5 until 2031. Where are your legs? And that concerns me on all levels. And I'm like, what's happening? I don't understand. Why is this a thing? Murder in Pleasant View. Wait, who died? Who died in Pleasant View? Okay. You, my good kind sir, are trash. I might need to invite over... I'm gonna see if my band will show up. So let's see. Let's invite our bandmates and see if they'll come over. He'll be over soon. I'm gonna follow you too. Because last time he didn't show up at the bar. Is he coming over or is he going home? Oh no, he's coming over. Good. Yeah, 2031. They moved the dates of all the Avatar movies, so Avatar 3 won't come out until 2025. And then Avatar 4, I think 2028, I believe. I can't remember. I just know it's like, basically, that is literally, Avatar 5 is the first movie ever in Hollywood to have a 2030, date, which is ridiculous. But James Cameron doing great work, I guess. Are you gonna come inside or no? I just want to invite you inside to my apartment so we can play jammy jams. Okay, you better come inside. Good. Yeah, she technically did die in Pleasant View, but it wasn't fully confirmed. They just said that she disappeared. But that is true. She technically did die. Came back alive. Well, no, that was Strangetown. Because Olive Spectre in The Sims 2, but in Strangetown, she has a lot of graves in her backyard. And apparently she has no spouse, but they just keep dying and dying and dying. So it's always a little bit concerning of like what really went down. Oh, you bought Just Dance the other day after my Just Dance stream, didn't realize how much I needed it. Oh, good. I'm so glad you got the Just Dance. I am so excited to play it again. I want to pre-order, or I might wait until they put out more song lists for Just Dance 2024. That way I feel like I'm getting a really good deal. Even though I have Just Dance Plus, I'm gonna still get all the other songs. But it's a fun game. I really enjoy Just Dance so much. Start jam session, this one. Can we, oh wait, what if I give you a guitar? Okay. If I start this, will you play with me? I have my band, I'm playing my drums. Oh, ask to join. No! Join! Please. Play the guitar. Don't. I hate him. You love Olive Spectre. Isn't he so cool, but also kind of scary? But yes, enjoy your lurk, Miss TJ42. Thank you again for the ratings and your lovely community over here. Appreciate it so much. We will see you next time. Enjoy your food. Enjoy. Invite the jam session. Oh! I can ask my father to the jam session. Now, will he pick up the guitar and play it? No, he won't. He refuses to play the guitar. Meanies. That's fine. I'll just go to work then. I'll go to work and get promoted to level 5, because that's all we really need. We just need to get to level 5 of our career, and then we're basically done with this generation. Minus having a bad relationship with our baby's father, which is very easy to do. No, go to work. We're gonna work hard. There we go. Oh yeah, she did get abducted by aliens from Dom Lothario's balcony. But she got abducted, and then her memory got wiped. But what happened though was because she wasn't supposed to be gone. Apparently it was like a glitch in the game from like the developing side, which I find very funny. They talked about it in a podcast a long time ago. Wasn't it called The Sims? It was like the EA podcast or whatever. It was something. The EA literally had a podcast, and was it under? No, it wasn't Under the Plum Bob. I don't know what it's called. Has anyone played The Sims 2 from the App Store? I personally haven't played from the App Store, but I'm not sure if anyone else has. But I would say go for it though. The only thing that you will be missing from The Sims 2 on Mac is, I think, apartment life and it's like you're missing a few packs that PC has that Mac doesn't have. Sims 2 Super Collection. So what are you missing? Oh, yeah, you're missing a lot of things. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're missing apartment life, and you're also missing free time and like a lot of stuff packs. Wait. Yeah, you're missing a lot of things. But I still say it's still worth it getting because it's The Sims 2. I say go for it. Yeah, the only difference is that you're not having all the packs. That's the only issue. Oh, it had quite a few bundled into it. Oh, it did. Oh. Let me check. Super Collection. I have the Ultimate Collection, and I honestly can't remember what all that came in that pack and all that. But yeah, I would say still get it though. If you have any issues, let us know. I'm not well versed in Mac. I didn't get promoted. It's a party. Hi, William. It's a vampire party. I'll go. I'll go to a vampire party. Say less. No promotion. Oh, we're so close though. No, we got promoted. Wait, no way. Chelsea got a promotion to production manager. Ooh. The set, the crew, equipment, and assets are all under your purview as production manager, which means you're on the line when poorly supervised explosive stunts go boom. If you keep smoozing celebrities after hours and help produce films from time to time, and on budget, stardom will be yours. Ooh. So we work from 1 to 6, Monday through Friday. That's not too bad. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I never knew I had the ultimate one until I switched to the EAF. Everyone has, well, not everyone. I've had the Ultimate Collection for a very long time, since 2014. That's when they had given people the Ultimate Collection, around the time The Sims 4 was being a thing. And I just kind of forgot. I'm like, oh, I can uninstall all of my CDs that I have and then just utilize the Ultimate Collection because it's free. It's been years since I've played. I had disc games on my old laptop. Oh, Little Spork, I honestly, trust me, once you get into it, you'll never want to get out of it. Because why are you running? Ma'am, oh, you're going to the subway. I'm like, if you're running all the way to the movie theater, you're crazy. But I have to say, with The Sims 2, once you get into it, it's like a field day. Because I thoroughly enjoy The Sims 2, no matter what I do, I could do the most lackluster thing and I would have the most fun. Like my sim could be sitting and be like, oh my gosh, they're sitting on a chair. And I would get very excited about that. Because then I could figure out like, okay, they could go to here. Alan, you've been here all day. Unless you're babysitting, you can leave. But no, we'll have to play The Sims 2 on stream again. Because, I mean, we haven't played in a while. And plus we gotta play our little rags to riches save anyway. And build ourselves a little at-home business for a change. Because, like, where's my Notion board? I gotta find it. But yeah, I feel like in a way there's just so many things that I want to do in The Sims 2 that I haven't done in a long time. Like, I'm still, like, learning new things about The Sims 2. Because when I first played it, I was a wee young tot. I was a wee young child. And didn't really know much. And barely played a lot to fully immerse myself into it. Plus, I had school. So that was like my thing. Never got to play The Sims 2, but I did watch my mother play it. I really got into The Sims 3. I feel a lot of more people got into The Sims 3 than The Sims 2. Since Sims 2 came out in 2004. But that checks out. I played a lot more Sims 2 than Sims 3. I had The Sims 3, but barely played The Sims 3. I was too scared of the open world that I just didn't play it. Played it from time to time. Why is there a baby crawling outside at 9:30 at night? Child, where are your parents? Why are you outside? Child, it is 9:30 at night. What's wrong? Your eyes are red. Are you a vampire? Is my best friend a vampire? Did my best friend have a child? Bianca. Who's Bianca? Who are you? Who are your parents? You're a vampire? But who is your... That's your father? William's your father? Your father's upstairs at a party and you're outside at 9:30 at night. Swear, where is this child going? My best friend's daughter is outside at night. He left her outside. That's rude. Oh, where are you going to your father? Oh, your father's right here. I mean, that's not creepy. A shadowy figure at night. My goodness. Isla, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Happy Saturday. You. Is this where the party is at? Is the party just right here in the junkyard? I'm a little bit concerned. This baby also scares me too. Because they're outside near a dumpster where they could literally fall into this pit of darkness and never return. Sims 3 is unhinged. We played Sims 2 more than Sims 3. I barely played The Sims 1. See, Maddie, you're not a vampire. Let me bite you. What if I bite you? We used to play Sims 1 for hours on end. My older sister bought the bundle collection and hardly played it, so I capitalized it. You know, you were the true simmer in the household. Let's be real here. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, not the baby. Baby, quiet. Stop crying. Toss an air. Also, let me change your dirty diaper. Yeah, I'll just change you. There we go. Yeah, so these are the rules. If you want, if anyone wants to like play this Lepacy challenge at all for whatever reason, those are the rules in the chat. Those are the ones that I'm following. Plus, those rules are a lot more entertaining to play through without being too overwhelming. Your apartment is sad. Why does your apartment look like this? Fine. Sometimes your best friend do surprises us, and that's true. Oh, okay. Are you hungry or are you poor? I'll just bite you. That's okay. Yeah, no problem. We're on generation 4. That's what we're on. So we're on Gen 4, which is late night, and we live in Bridgeport. And Gen 5, we're going to move to Riverview, which is a world that I think is a free world that you can download. And I haven't played it in forever. Oh no, you're all good. All good, all good. Don't worry. You got rocks running in a rock tumbler. And I got to open them you get to open them tomorrow, so I'm super excited. There are quartz crystals from the back of my orchard. Ooh! Wait, that's really cool. In a rock tumbler. That sounds fancy. Wait, can I bite your neck? What do you mean, no? What if I just fight you? What if I just fight you? Actually, what if I just pretend to be your friend? Let's be friends, and then what if I just turn you? No! What if I just, like, actually make enemies? Enemies to lovers? Enemies. Good. I strongly dislike you. I'm gonna insult you. I'm gonna argue with you. I really hate you so much, I'm gonna fight you. Fight. I've never seen a vampire and a human fight before. I'm sure it's the same thing. Oh no, it's the same thing. It's all good. But yeah, I would love to know, what is everyone's favorite Sims 3 or the Sims 3 pack in general? Sims don't like the stink. More importantly, Sims don't like other Sims that stink. Well, you're smelly. You look smelly. Can I scare you or just bite you out of rage? Is that a possibility? No, I cannot. That's okay. I'm going home. I'm going home. This party stinks. I have no sim I can bite. Unless my friend has any plasma juice in the refrigerator. Who are you? Wait a minute. You're a human. Or are you a vampire? Can I turn you? I really like the one with the sculpting. That one had... Was that the one with ambitions? Yeah. Yeah, ambitious was the one that we had, the sculpting one. That wasn't too bad. I did like sculpting. What just happened? I am so confused. Oh my goodness. Sir, where are your clothes? I know you're in your own home, but where are your clothes? What if I teach? No. Form group venue? No. Friendly? I never knew what you could do with other vampires. I always thought vampires would just be like, just there. Like all these real quick. And you should have some plasma juice in your fridge. Like meal. Plasma juice. There we go. And we'll stay here for the night. And we'll go back home. Chelsea. Honestly, pets was your favorite, I think. That's an uncommon answer, but I think every pet had so much depth. Oh, it definitely did. I played more of Generation Seasons and Pets the most in The Sims 3 during that time because I love family gameplay more than anything, but I also enjoy the idea of adopting, creating my own pet, but then also having the opportunity to see the family tree grow more and more and more. That stuff is very entertaining, and I'm so glad that we are finally getting more family gameplay in The Sims 4, that The Sims 3 is what made me fall in love with the family gameplay a lot more. Sims 2 had it, but not as much. Sims 2 gave me chaos, Sims 3 gave me wholesome, Sims 4 gave me both. Go home. Oh, World Adventures. Did all the passport objectives. I should do that one day. I mean, technically I did do that. I did do that with Gen 2. I forgot. I forgot it was Gen 2. I actually had to do all the passport objectives. That one was not too bad. I didn't go through all the tombs like I wanted in The Sims 3 with World Adventures, but I did like doing all the passport stuff and discovering what each world brought, and even the nectar making. Oh, it's just a tiny barrel that you put your rocks in and spin it. Oh, for about a week and then it turns. Oh, well, that sounds pretty cool though. That does sound pretty cool. You just put rocks in it, spin it for about a week, and then it turns into gemstones. Now I want one. Hold on. That sounds fancy. Oh. Oh. You know, why does this look like a money counter thing? Then you put dollars in it and just count your money. But that looks so cool. I wonder if they have them at my local whatchamacallit, my local science museum. They probably do. Just gotta figure out where. Wait, promote a new movie. Wait, if your sim is ever going to be a big celebrity, other sims are going to have to watch her movie. It may seem like grunt work, but your sim wants to promote a new movie. You'll be notified when this job is available. It's Meredith's birthday today? Oh my gosh. Oh, when this job is available, then send her to the venue to hand out files. Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll probably have it on Monday. Tater Toes, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well and swell. For the minutes that you're looking at. Oh, I'm looking at one on Amazon. I'll show you. Hold on. Why is that so tiny? Hold on. Why can I not? It's not. Oh, I was like, it's not working. Yeah. This is the one that I'm looking at. The National Geographic one is one that I saw for $60. There's different kinds though. There's so many. When I looked up rock tumbler, there was so many. And that was the first one that I looked at. I'm like, oh, this looks fancy. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's the one. Welcome in, Tater Toes. We're playing The Sims 3 today, and we're on Generation 4. We got promoted to level 5, which basically that's all we really need to do for this particular generation. But I'm going to try and achieve level 10 of the film career and the acting track. That way we can complete it all said and done. We have bills we have to pay. Who is calling you? William, who's calling you? Where's your phone? Answer thy phone? Oh, it's phone. Wake up. Oh, your friend was calling about the party last night. Oh, well, that's not what we need to know. Well, we can call him. We can call him back. We'll call your friend back. William, call him back. And then, Miss Thang, you can actually, let's age up Meredith into a lovely toddler since we're already here. Since today is her birthday, and then I can give her a makeover. This. I like that you can only buy the cakes and not have to make them. Buying them is such less work, and that brings me so much joy. What are you doing? Oh, you're taking her to the cake. Oh, Grandpa taking to the granddaughter to the cake. That's cute. But also, I do not remember him having all these tattoos. Did I give him these tattoos? Because I don't remember absolutely nothing. Oh, yours looks a little bit different, minus the plus and minus a professional one, but they're pretty much all the same. But you just put the rocks converting crystals in, and they come out pretty polished and gemstones. Oh, that's pretty cool then. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. Why? Why I feel like I'm just spinning around so much? I just want to get a good photo. But it does sound very interesting though overall. The whole rock tumbler. I always find like science and history so fascinating because even though I kind of learned that stuff in school, barely even learned it or continue to learn it later in my life. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot this one. I don't have generations installed, so I don't have the video camera. Oh man. Cabiko, hello. Happy Saturday. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's mom? How are you? I hope you are all well. Oh, can we choose any trait? We can choose any trait we want. And any aspiration. Oh, the days have flown by and Meredith Lee is now a toddler. She'll still need lots of caring for, but now she can also learn basic sim skills like walking and talking. What she learns at this age will set the stage for her future development. Oh. Oh. My child has highlights. That is interesting. Hello. Glad your mom is doing okay, and I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. I cannot complain. I'm just having a nice chill time. I had an okay day. I went outside. I regret all those decisions because it is way too hot outside right now. It's currently 94 degrees Fahrenheit. And I only went outside because I had to go and get some paper shredded because I had a lot of paper stacking up in my apartment that I needed to get rid of. But and then I went to my parents' house. I made tofu vegan chicken nuggets, and that was very delicious. So I'm doing better. Now that I've wind down, I'm sitting and I'm in the AC, at least. But it's a little bit too humid. I wish it was better. It was a little bit better. I want to change your hair color, not your headband. How do I change? Okay, there we go. I was like, how do I change your hair? There we go. How the rock tumblers will work is like they mimic the natural process of rocks tumbling down in the water in the creek, and then make them pretty and shiny. Oh. Well, that's an interesting fun fact then. I did not know that. See, that's why I always think science is so fascinating. I never knew that. Well, I kind of did, but kind of did at the same time, but just didn't really understand. But yeah, it's pretty human. It could be a little bit better. I'm gonna change your eyes. There we go. Good old Meredith. Meredith the Lily Witherspoon Alto. I don't really have a lot of outfits I can give you per se, but I will, however, give you is your everyday. I've always been giving all of my Sims this particular outfit. I could change that. Oh, wait, I have. Ooh, I can give you one of these. That's the same thing. That's a raincoat. Look at this. Yeah, we're just gonna be chilling today. I've been trying to like ease my way in this weekend to like not do too long of a streams. That way I can like rest some more. Cause last night I didn't go to bed until 1 a.m. or I didn't fall asleep until 1. So I've been trying to sleep a little bit more than usual. That way I don't feel too tired. Plus it gives me a chance to rest my eyes. I want to change this to a green color. There we go. That is very nice. I'll change his shoes. Green as well. Ooh, change your shoes. And then change your headband as well. Does that work? It does. Oh. Talk about these over here. These. Go change to this. There we go. That looks really cute. I love that. You love her name. Honestly, I love her name too. I had you all name our child. It's named after Meredith from Grey's Anatomy. Do you ever zone out while you talk? Yes. Every day that I stream, I'm zoning out. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. Also, not Bella 8. Thank you for the raid, by the way. How are you? Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, raiders. How are you feeling? How are you doing? How is the stream? If you all don't know who I am, my name is Spring Sims, also known as Steven. Pronouns he, him. We play a lot of The Sims here on Twitch. Primarily a lot of The Sims 4, but we have been dibbly dabbling into The Sims 3 every week for our Lepacy challenge. And it's been quite enjoyable lately. Play a lot of The Sims 2, some Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Stardew. Yeah, welcome in. The London Bookie. Montserrat Leaf. Nice. Welcome in. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing good. Oh, you did your It Gets Better Project Charity stream. Oh, how did it go? I love It Gets Better. It Gets Better is so cool. We got the fundraise for them not too long ago, and I got to be an ambassador for them too. And they're so cool. Like, they're very nice people, honestly. Thank you for fundraising for It Gets Better. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Oh, good evening, Pearl. How are you? Good. That's good. And just to let everyone know, with charity streams, they're always fun. But definitely they can be very tiring at times. But it's always fun to use your platform for good. So I thank you for using your platform for good to raise awareness for It Gets Better and what they do for the LGBTQI plus community around the world. So I thank you. Olive Man Olives. Joke. Welcome. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Pearl. Well, hopefully. Oh. Gotta be quicker than that, Savvy. But hopefully you'll be able to go to the next one soon. Why does the policeman say his belly button? What does the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest. I can't. I quit. You're under a vest. I'm so jazzed. The new horse pack in the Sims. I can't stop thinking about Sims lately. Honestly, neither can I. Okay. I'm not joking. I was gonna post my Sims 3 video today, where I was playing with my horses in the Sims 3, and then I realized that my entire recording didn't record. So I was basically talking to myself without recording for a whole 45 minutes. So I'm gonna have to re-record the entire video and then post it tomorrow. So that's been quite fun to experience. Sims 3 horses were honestly one of my ultimate favorite features, along with like adding like seasons and along with like generations. That stuff was really fun. Yeah. So I'll have to re-record my entire thing, which is fine because that means I get to experience it even more. I can enjoy my horse boy dreams, and that's all I need. That's all I need in my life, my horse boy dreams. But yeah, I feel like I zone off a lot. I don't know why, but for me, whenever I stream on Twitch, I feel like I'm making no sense, which is, I think, is normal. But then I tend to zone off and just start talking like whatever. Basically straight up nonsense. But you know what? That's normal. Sometimes nonsense is okay. Sometimes that's okay. We'll change this one into bottoms. Let's change the bottom to like a white color. Yeah, that looks really cute. I miss the color wheel so much. This game is just too Good. ADHD. Yep. I tend to zone off so quickly. I don't know. I'll say a word and then like, I don't know what I'm saying. That's why I keep looking at my other monitor back and forth between everything, because I'm like making sure I'm not missing anything on my other monitor, which usually I'm never missing anything. I don't know. Does anyone else, does that happen to anyone else? Like you just like start talking and then you just zone off and you're like, what was I saying like 2 seconds ago? Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you a single thing of what I said 2 seconds ago because I don't remember. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes, formal wear. Sleepwear. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be your swimwear. Okay, this will be your sleepwear. Oh my goodness, I gotta change the whole thing. Welcome back, Isla. Oh, the joke was, what does the policeman say to his belly button? It just says, I'm under a vest. That was the joke. What a policeman says to his belly button. The ADHD for me, literally, it's messy. I honestly, having ADHD is a good thing and a bad thing. Because I don't remember half the stuff that I say. And I look back at my streams and like, why did I even say that? I don't understand why. But it happened. And we just let it go with the flow. It's like, I'll be like, so I'll get this fruit and wait, ooh, a shiny thing. Literally. I hate it because like at times I'll go throughout my day thinking, did I eat food or did I not eat food? Sometimes it's like, yeah, I did eat food. And there are others like, no, I did not eat food. Or like several hours will be going past. And I'm like, why am I hungry? I don't understand. And then I start contemplating. No, literally, this happened to me last week. I wasn't streaming that day either. I think it was on Sunday or something. I don't remember. But basically, I sat on my couch, folding my clothes for several hours, watching TV. And I'm like, did I eat food? Did I not eat food? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure I ate food, whatever. And then it's like 9 or it's like 8 or 9 p.m. And I'm like, why am I so hungry? And then I realized I ate no food at all the entire day. No wonder I have headaches. I forget to eat food. Sometimes ADHD is great and sometimes it's the worst thing on planet Earth, literally. Like, why does it exist? We might need to move out of this penthouse. You know what? What we'll do? No, I don't want to sell that. I want to take it with me. I think we might move. Yeah, we're going to move to a bigger place. That way we have more room for our toddler because this house is too small. Not to brag, but I can forget things while I'm doing them. Same. Same here. Also, Cassandra, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Yes. But welcome in. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Happy life. Oh no, not the strep throat. They even planned, had a huge event planned for her. And I really wanted to be there for her, but I don't want to get my teammates sick. Honestly, I'm sure they probably all understand because definitely getting sick and getting strep throat is not fun at all. Oh, I have to do it through, I think, right? No, yes. I have to do it, move within this neighborhood. Yes. But I hope you get better though, Pearl. I don't think I've ever had strep throat. I've had sore throats where I could barely talk. I don't think I've ever had strep throat before. But feel better though. Feel better. Sell all the furniture, yes. Move to a house. And we're gonna move to a bigger place. So we have like 2 bedrooms at least, or at least an upstairs. That's a 1 bedroom. That's, oh, a 2 bedroom. 1 bedroom. Studio. I mean, we're basically broke, but we're gonna move into here because it's a 2-bedroom. Yeah. 100? Oof. That should be illegal. I think we should all sue the weather. Mm-hmm. But yeah, hopefully you can cool off because it's gonna be rough. All we gotta think is cold thoughts. Cold thoughts, everyone. Cold thoughts is all we really need. You can leave now. Thank you. Your entire family had strep throat for like a month ago. Oh. Oh, we're already here? Oh. Okay. That was quick. I've only ever been sick a couple of times, but not to the point where I couldn't really talk as much. I think one time I did stream when I was sick, and then I ended stream early. You stayed inside watching streams for a week while I was sick. That's a good time. Not being sick, but watching streams for a week. Also, Just Jay, thank you for the sub for 3 months in advance, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on. Isn't this where one of my friends used to live and then I gave birth literally hours, within hours? Hold on. I came to this house and I remember my sim literally went into labor like a couple hours later. I guess he moved out. Oh well. That's fine. You're doing great, just a bit tired from college, but today I can relax. Good. Relaxing is good. I do not miss school at all. But hey, the weekend is all about relaxation. That's very important. Just sue Mother Nature. Oh, thank you, Just Jay. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Why do we need to keep think of cold thoughts? It's winter. Isn't it? I refuse to believe that it's in time other than winter. Yes, it's actually winter. It's winter. That's all it is. Just winter. It's not even summer. Or what would they call it in Phineas and Ferb? Swinter? We'll just say it's swinter. It's a swinter wonderland. Unusual but grand. I love Phineas and Ferb. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the emotes, Just Jay, overall. Thank you. I put a sub goal that I set at 250 sub points. Basically, I would do a red Teletubby stream, which honestly, I don't even own the costume, but if we get there, probably could. I'm gonna have to redo this whole entire apartment. It's messy. Okay, move this over here. This right here. This right here. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Wait. Yes. No. Yes. I've been to Colorado, but not in the winter. I went to Denver, Colorado, I think in September or October. September, October, pretty much around the same time TwitchCon happened last year. So it was, I don't know. I went to Denver, Colorado last year. Basically a couple of days after TwitchCon. I couldn't go to TwitchCon last year because I was doing some acting stuff, so I just basically had to like skip it. But okay. This right here. Literally the same exact layout, nothing new. Everything that's bad. Like, try to live in Colorado when I need great weather one day, and then negative 18 the next day in the summertime. That's messy. Okay, let's sell a few of these things. Now that we have more space, we'll be able to get some toddler related items. Plus I can get the what's it called? The playpen. Yes, I can get the playpen. stuff my child in there and then leave and like have them leave me alone. I swear. In The Sims 3, I put them in the playpen so they can leave me alone. Sims 4, I give them iPads so they can leave me alone. I am the worst Sims parent there ever was. Because Sim kids are scary. They don't bring me joy. They only give me pain. Now, how am I going to lay out this whole heart? Move this over here for a split second. Let's move this. Oh, I can move my mirror. Perfect. Not a mirror, my window, and I can add more. Perfect. I'll put that here, and then I'll get a small-ish TV. I mean, we have money to spend, so we'll get a better TV. We can splurge. We're rich, kind of. Keyword kind of, not really rich. We're kind of rich. It's over here. Oh no, no, no. Oh, wait. I want to paint the ceiling. But can it? I want to paint the ceiling. Ah! I can paint the ceiling in The Sims 3. I forgot about that. I cannot wait until we get painted ceilings in The Sims 4. It's going to be a dream come true. But yeah, I would say like with the Midwest, Illinois is probably the most bipolar state in the world. At least to me it is. Because one day it'll rain, next day it'll be like blazing hot, next day we'll have snow. And it's so weird. In the summertime or like in the fall, it's kind of ridiculous, but also kind of funny at the same time too. And I don't know why, but I'm like, it's a normal day in the neighborhood. It's all good. Because I used to live in Virginia, so like I'm used to like the weird weather. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times Virginia can't make up their mind either. So I can attest to that. I lived in Virginia for 9.5 years, and then I moved to Illinois, where I currently live right now. And then that was pretty much it. I've only lived in 2 states my entire life. Virginia for 9.5 years, and then Illinois for the rest of my life. I'm gonna delete. Oh, I don't want to delete you, father. I'm going to have to move you, though, out of this bed. But I cannot. We'll need a crib. 3 a.m. and it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I'd rather take that, though. Move me where you are, please. I'm begging thee. I would prefer that. I would take that. We're all moving. That would be nice weather. I would stand outside and just enjoy. I'm going to get rid of this. The shower tub combo. You really don't want to be here? It's like, no, no, no. Now, okay, 51 degrees, like, is it cold 51 or is this like a normal 51 where it's like I don't know the right word, but it's I don't know. Oh, in Russia. Oh, then never mind. No, I think yeah, Russia 51 degrees, that's brutal. But it still sounds nice though. I've never been to Russia and I would love to go one day. But 51 degrees in Russia? Oh. I'm not a big fan of the cold, but I know Russia is cold, 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 cold. I'd be like, no, I'm good. I've seen the movies and I've seen that they're very shivering and I've heard stories about the weather over there. I'm like, I'll just watch it from afar on the television near my fireplace in my PJs drinking hot apple cider. Oh my. You live in Virginia your whole life. Can confirm we can experience all 4 seasons in one day. I lived in what's it called? Woodbridge, Virginia, and then Alexandria, Virginia. I was a military kid. That's what I would call myself because my parents were in the military for so long and we didn't move around a lot. We stayed in one place. My dad traveled a lot, but me and my mom stayed in one place. Well, it's quite nice. Oh, I need a bookcase. That's what I need. I always forget to buy a bookcase. Buy one of these. I think I have everything. I'm gonna sell the table and get a better one. I shouldn't be spending all of my money, but that's okay. We can always get some more. We're basically famous. Famous Sims get the most money. But also, I'll spend all day just decorating. I should not be allowed to build in The Sims 3 because I'll spend all day building with the create a style tool. It's my new hyperfixation. For as long as it's super duper hot, and then we had rain for the past 4 days, and then the next day it feels like it's gonna snow. Woo. I would not prefer that. Let's see, what chairs do we have? Actually, what chairs did we get? Because I have all the stuff packs installed, and then pretty much all the packs up until late night. I really didn't get that much. It's very interesting. I'll just get these for now. 1, 2. Oh, no. There we go. And then I need a high chair so I can feed my child. I'll put the high chair right around, put it against the wall. I'll just move right here. There we go. All good, all good. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your food. Ooh, New Mexico near the sandy mountains. It never snowed or rained here. Dust storms and dry thunderstorms. Ooh. Not the thunderstorms. Thunderstorms I don't like, but I can deal with them from time to time because then it brings me comfort because I can sleep. I can sleep better when it's raining outside, but if it's too hot, I'm suffering. But I'll deal with it later. That was when I just kind of turn on the AC, wrap in my blanket, turn on some music, and then I'm just gonna fall out and sleep. I don't need a coffee machine. No, I can do an island. No, I'll do it later. But we need a better stove. That's literally the same one, but we're gonna get this one and then a better fridge. We're rich. We can afford things. We're gonna get, no. What's this one? Oh my goodness, that's huge. A Gothic Frigidaire. We'll get the icebox one. It's cheaper. We're not trying to break the bank today. We'll get a dishwasher and have dear old father repair it. We'll get a wall phone. I really miss wall phones in The Sims. Those were really nice. And the call box, where is that? I think the call box is somewhere, but I'll put it over here. And then get a security alarm. I could put another door, I think right here. I cannot. Okay. For now, this will be what it will be. And this area will be what it will be. Because Grandpa can sleep in this room with his granddaughter. He might feel irritated, but that's okay. And move the bath over here on this side. There we go. Perfect. 16 years and I've dealt with 4 blizzards, 1 disease lockdown, 19. Ooh. That's a lot. Okay. Now we moved into our new house. We are good now. I should save my game before anything happens. I'd rather be like an icicle outside than be hot. I don't know. I guess my preferred temperature would probably be like 62. It's like my preferred temperature. Anything higher or lower, it'd be like, no. Oh, because of weather. Once we had, so when we couldn't even walk, we still had school. Woo. Sometimes, like usually where I live, if it's like snowing really badly, they'll cancel school. But if it's windy, they'll say school. They'll like, school is like more important, so they just like let us just go, or they make us go if it's not snowing. If it becomes too hot, I think they've only done it one time where it was too hot to even remotely go outside, that they canceled school because of like a heat wave, which makes sense. What was that? What friend did you lose? I'm gonna chat with you over the phone. That's really interesting though. Okay. I will. Where are you? What if I invite you over? Invite you over. Meredith, you are over here. Learn how to talk. See, I wish we have gotten a chance to get a playpen, because learning how to talk and learn on the abacus would have been a perfect thing. Now I want tofu. All I can think about is food now. I swear, let me show you, because I have made vegan tofu nuggets earlier today at my parents' house, and it was the best thing ever. It only took like 30 minutes to make, and now I want more, and I don't have tofu. The cyst that I made. Random sudden thought, but is your game gonna survive Island Paradise? You know, I would hope so. I would hope that it would survive Island Paradise Gen. Because that one is Gen 11. I would think it would. Because how I'm going to be basically moving from world to world, I'm just only taking the immediate family and not just like straight up moving. So we should be okay. We should be okay. Keyword should be, not will be. There's a difference. But I made these nuggets earlier today at my parents' house. They're tofu. They look like chicken nuggets, but they're tofu. It was very delicious. And I now want more. And I think my brain only can think of tofu right now because that's all I can think about, and that's all I'm saying. And like tofu. Tofu. I don't know. I could make it for a cooking stream at some point. But fingers crossies. Okay. Wait, are you still learning? Oh, no, you're not. Learn how to talk and then play with your abacus. That way we can like ignore you later. What happened to the toilet? What is, unclog the toilet, please. No. Gazelle, see, no. Now the toilet's clogged. No. Well, while you figured that out, I think is he already over here, or did he have to buzz in? Oh, he never showed up. Unless he did. I'm gonna invite him over again. I might have missed his call. And he was like, oh, I'm here, and then I ignored him. Okay. Oh, you live off camp. Invite out. Oh, we can go out somewhere. We can go to Plasma. Oh, what's this? Oh, the butterfly thing exhibit. That sounds fun. We looked off campus for university and had to drive your classroom sometimes. Actually, most of the time it was impossible to get to class or to university class due to the blizzards. Yeah, I lived on campus for 1 year. And then I decided that I hated living on campus, so I moved all of my stuff back to my parents' house and then lived out my rest of my university career at home. But I still drove every single day to campus. One, because I had classes, but also two, is because I worked on campus. I did an on-campus job as a student event coordinator for about 2 years. Living on campus did help, but then off campus it was like a lot because I had to constantly drive and it was like also late hours. So I was like fine with it. But you know, hey, it was worth it. Took 40 minutes every day. I usually got gas in my car every other week. No. I don't know. He better be here. I better not get stood up or I'm gonna fight him. Actually, I might just fight him. Oh, the butterfly exhibit or the butterfly dome. I forgot that was an actual thing in The Sims 3. How do we get inside? No, literally, how do we get inside? Where? Oh, you go downstairs and then you go up. Oh, wait, that's so cool. That is so beautiful. I now want to build like a dome just with butterflies in it. Egg Tart, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Welcome, welcome, Ian. Also, welcome back, Maddie. You returned from your trip to Canada. I'm not feeling too hot, but it's good to see you all. It's good seeing you as well. Make sure you drink a lot of water, get your rest in. But hopefully you had a fun trip though. It does sound fun, but it also does sound horrible. Cause I had to share my space with somebody else that I did not know, and they were extremely messy, but they were quiet. But very, very messy in their room. But also the thing is, back then I still made videos on YouTube and I streamed. So like having the fact that I streamed and recorded videos while living on campus, it felt so weird and I felt awkward just like talking. And I'm like, how do I be myself? It's a weird, but it's a fun experience though, because you get to see what it's like. Oh, Niagara Falls in the Butterfly Conservatory, and it's amazing. Ooh, disappointed. Oh my gosh. What would you say that was your favorite part of your trip? We need this back in the Sims 4. We really do. I would love to have like a fortune teller. I would also want to see, yeah, fortune tellers, butterfly exhibits, a lot of things. I still have to make my little wish list video. Wait, oh my gosh, wait. I think I could sue him for slander. I might be able to sue him for slander if I fight him in public. Oh my gosh, wait. Slap him. Oh, this is gonna be the best thing ever. Fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. Or just slap me, do something. I want to sue for slander so badly. Please, fight me. Fight. Fight. Okay. Oh, your sister helped you clean your TV stand since you were tired, but now, good. Oh, good. I started cleaning my TV stand as well because it was a little bit dusty. Just a tad bit dusty. So it needs to be cleaned. I got to organize my little VCR tapes, some of my DVDs, my controllers, because it was very dusty. That's good. Oh gosh, yes, you're fighting me. You're fighting me. This is good. This is very good. And I won either way. Now, can I sue him for slander? I want to sue for slander so badly. Okay. It says if I go to the city hall. Maybe it's tomorrow. What if maybe because I have to lose the fight in order to sue for slander, because I have to be humiliated or something. I honestly can't remember. I don't remember. All the falls were pretty and packed. Too many tourists, but the butterflies were magnificent. Majestic, 11 out of 10 recommend. I've always wanted to go to Canada and go to Niagara Falls because it sounds like a fun place to be. But That sounds fun. I might as well go there one day. I plan to go to Canada one of these years before I'm 30, and then also go to Spain too. And Christy, enjoy your rest. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you hopefully next time for another stream. Our next stream will be on Monday. I'll upload the schedule on Discord in case anybody wants to know what we'll be doing. Oh, and to let you all know, my next YouTube stream will be on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central. I'll post a reminder, of course, on YouTube and make the video for it. And I think I might actually live stream the Behind the Sims Summit that day as well, because it starts at 11 a.m. my time, and I go live at 10 a.m. anyway, so I might as well do it live on stream on YouTube. That way it's just easier. But I'll let you all know what we'll be doing throughout the entire week of next week, because we have a busy week next week. We have our monthly cooking stream. I don't even know. Yeah, we have our monthly cooking stream on Wednesday of next week at 10. Bad time out. Hanging out was about as fun as being spit by a llama. What in the world? Oh my gosh. You should go to Canada. It's always been like a dream of mine to go to Canada, because I always thought, oh, the land that is forever green, free healthcare, green grass. It's just a beauty to be. I honestly have to say I blame a lot of movies and TV shows that I've been watching a lot of the years of what Canada was like in there, because they make them look so beautiful and pretty. I'm sure it's nice. Also, Tiza, hello. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Hopefully you've been good and life has been treating you kind. But my weekend is going great so far. We are pretty much at a standstill for this particular gen at the moment, because Gen 4, we don't got much left. All we have is our career. And I've been trying to work on our skills. We had to fight our baby's father because he was trash and I never liked him to begin with. But I've been trying to form this band, but I don't know how to like make it fully work. How to get a gig in The Sims 3. You receive gigs as a band through the phone calls, but opportunities specifically attached to your band are not random. Each band opportunity is specific order. So how do I do it? It's through phone opportunities? Huh. I'll have to try that out at some point. Oh, I'm glad you're doing pretty good. I'm also trying to stay cool as well. Don't fall out. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. And there she goes. Passed out on the apartment floor. Normal. But I'm also trying to stay cool as well. It's very hot outside. It's 91 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's just brutal. That should not be a thing, this weather, I feel like. Oh, wait, did you never feed? Oh, but I'm like, please, I hope you fed your dear old granddaughter. But yeah, this weather's like too much for me. I'm definitely gonna for sure take a lot more, drink a lot more water and rest a lot more. I've been trying to think about what kind of recipes I wanted to make that were summer related, like smoothies or popsicles or something. That way I can cool off. Because to me, I feel like this summer is going to be probably the hottest summer we've had in a while. Like maybe in the hundreds. It hasn't gotten to the hundreds yet, but I feel like it's going to get there at some point. Okay, upgrade. Upgrade it instead. Oh, here in the bed, good. And enjoy your lurk, by the way. Oh, you do know they need to be level 5. I actually downloaded a mod that gets gigs because there is a known glitch. Oh, they're known to glitch out and not happen. Oh, okay. if you have a link to that mod, um, you can send it to my mod Savvy, and she can post it in the chat if you have the link, because that would be very helpful. Because I do want to try and form, or I have formed a band already, but I want to get more gigs while we're still in the midst of our career, and like have like a famous family band basically while we're still living in Bridgeport before we go to Riverview for Gen 5. Oh, no. You. Learn how to talk. Learn how to talk. Here we go. You made ice cream last week, almost gone. We'll have to make a lot more. I made muffins for my parents and they only have 3 left. I made 24. Well, I took half. So they had 12 and now there's 3 left. That's fun. I mean, honestly, I can make more, so it's like not the end of the world. Strawberry pretzel salad. What in the absolute tarnation? I'm looking on Nora Cooks right now of special things I could make. I want like cold desserts. That's what I really want. Oh wait, no. How do I? Not my email. Pop pickles. I want to make something funny and crazy. Ooh. I haven't made a popsicle in a long time. But now I want to make so many. Wait, Meredith on how to talk. Now play with your abacus. Learn some shapes. You can grab it. Okay, good, perfect. Yeah, you can send it to my mod Savvy, Softy Savvy in the chat. And she can post it in the chat for you. It's funny when a sim makes a phase when something is thinking. It's hilarious kind of to me. I would say The Sims 3 has a lot more extreme facial expressions, at least to me, than in any other games. All good, Lolly. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you again on Monday. Have fun. Or you can post it in the Discord, either way. Actually, you know what? Seb, it would be probably better to post in the Discord that we have, so we can always have it. You can post it in the what do you call it? In the Mods Find channel in our Discord. That would be a perfect place to put it. Yes. Oh, and I keep reminding myself to download that catalog mod by Lazy Duchess where you can search and build and buy. I need to remind myself to download that mod. I always forget. Because I'm telling you, I did not know how many items there were in The Sims 3 until I was scrolling for hours on end trying to find something. And I'm like, I know the name, but I just can't find it. So I'm like, I can just type it and then it'll pop up. It's the best mod ever. Elvra has been promoted to getaway driver. Oh my gosh. These criminal Sims. Okay, you're almost done repairing that. Good. Let's put Meredith in the crib. And Meredith should be aging up in about 6 days time. So in 6 days, we'll probably be able to... Actually, yeah, by the time Meredith is a child, we'll be a full-fledged adult the next day. And hopefully we'll get to level 6 in our career at some point soon. Because we work on Monday through Friday. And all we have to do is just basically be a celebrity, meet our castmates, and then be in a good mood while we go. Which can be doable. Okay, go to bed. Oh, you're playing the Mixed Match Legacy Challenge? Oh, you are? Oh, good! You know what? I'm happy that someone's playing that challenge. I'm glad that I made that challenge and finally put it out after so long. Because I've been meaning to. But hopefully you're enjoying it. And to do the first gen, I'm married. Father Winter and took all his money. Oh my gosh, that's very funny. Father Winter is rich. He has 500,000 simoleons. Like, if you didn't know, with seasons, during Winterfest, Father Winter will show up at your house if you have a fireplace or whatever. And if you move him in or marry him, he has like 500,000 simoleons, which is ridiculous. Like, this man got so much money, it's crazy. But that's smart. That's smart. Take his money and run. And you max the painting skill. Very good. Yeah, I made a challenge. If you want to try it out for yourself, you can. The link is in the chat. There's 10 generations. It's basically where each generation is a different challenge. The only reason why I made this challenge is because I've always wanted to try every challenge, but I had no time and did not have the patience. So I just made my own, where each gen's a different challenge, but it has like a fun spin to it, basically. Yeah. The mod finds channel. Yes. Thank you for that. Oh, accidentally minimized the Sims 3. Yeah, mods finds channel in our Discord. It should be under custom content. Let's put our drums in here. We'll put our drums in here. We'll practice play alone. And I realized we have a lot of lifetime reward points. I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to get? Excellent groupies make every group outing a good time. Oh, whoa. Wait, there's so many. This really isn't anything I want if I go higher. So maybe if I map to the stars. Wait, Sims with the map to the stars can see all the celebrities' homes in the map view. Not worth it. I'm basically a celebrity anyway. No bills ever would be nice. Optimistic. Earn good rewards and bonuses from finishing opportunities. Simoleon booster, weekly stipend or more simoleons. Oh, that could be good. Multitasker. Where is that one where you have better chance of getting promotion? Isn't that the... No. Oh no, it is the simoleon booster, and I think it's also optimistic and something else. I can't remember. Oh, thank you, Seb. I have a total of 26 babies. I don't know about that. Oh, it's easy. Honestly, having 26 babies in The Sims 4 is not that hard compared to 100 babies. I've done it before. To be honest, I would say don't rush through it when you're trying to have kids in The Sims 4. I say take it one step at a time, and you're just basically just naming them a letter from A to Z. But to make the challenge even more funnier, you could just do like a wheel spin, and you could just have science babies each time to make it easier if you wanted to do it that way. Optimistic, office hero. And then we're also going to get, we only have 6,000 left. Speed cleaner, jet setter. Free of charge. Fast metabolism, we'll get that one. So now that we have all those, what's this? Oh, workout for 4 hours. Oh my goodness, I forgot my agent said, you need to work out more. I'm like, okay, that's whatever. Anyway, Golden Retriever, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope life has been treating you very well. Goopy Carbonara. Okay. Bahans, hello. Long time no see. Happy Saturday. Hello, friendo. I'm glad that you're here. We're living in Bridgeport right now. I was go here. And we were discussing something. I can't remember what it was. Either way. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. The A to Z baby challenge is pretty easy compared to 100 baby because there's a lot less like restrictions and a lot less kids. So, but now that we have science babies, it's a lot easier instead of having to waiting to get pregnant in the game. Ooh to the who? Oh, did you hear about the whole horses stuff that we're getting? Because now that we're getting horses, we can now finally yee to the ha. And I'm so excited. You're in Europe, so it's already Sunday here. Oh. Well, how's your Sunday? It's gonna be Sunday for me tomorrow. And I have no plans at all but make vegan chicken nuggets again. I'm gonna buy tofu again because it's, I don't know why, but making those nuggets earlier today was so good. I cannot stop talking about it because it was so good. It was so good. But I'm really, really, really excited about horses. So it's gonna be super fun to be able to play. And the fact that children can ride the horses, I think that's a fantastic idea and a fun like way to play the game that kids can enjoy as well. And I don't like high-rise buildings. There we go. Oh, you know, same. So they're gonna have a live stream on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, and I'm actually gonna be live streaming on YouTube at 10 a.m. Central, and we'll be watching the stream at 11 a.m. So basically, the same time that they go live too. But I'm really excited for that because they're gonna talk about The Sims Project Renee, the horses, Sims Mobile, Sims Replay, and I think they're also going to announce the kits that won. I'm hoping that we get the Goth and Castle kit because that's what I really want. That's what I really want in my life. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, it's just Spring Sims 1 on YouTube, but that's where you'll be able to watch the stream. Because I've decided now that once a week on YouTube, I'm going to be live streaming The Sims 4, 3, 1, whatever it's whatever. Just as a fun pastime for like 2 hours or so. Nothing too crazy and too long. But I'm excited though. I just came in and I was thinking about making like tofu scrambled or stir fry, but now I need to make tofu nuggets. Yes. Okay, let me find, I put the recipe in our Discord in the food and yeah, food photos and recipes channel in our Discord. And it's so good. All you need is like firm tofu. I used oat flour, salt, pepper. Yeah. Oh yeah. Firm tofu, panko, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, oat flour, and I think something else like paprika, I think. But it was really good though. Really, really good. Really good. I'll put the link in the chat. It's like, yeah, vegan tofu nuggets Japanese style. I took out the ingredient of using cashew nuts because I'm allergic to all nuts and I didn't want to die. So I wanted to live and enjoy my nuggets. So I did. Oh my good, hello? Oh my gosh, hello? Matthew Hamming, wait, you're famous. You wanna be my friend? Wait, do you wanna be my friend? Let's be friends. Partner Sims Tiara and Vladimir were not expecting to start a family so early, but apparently the Fates had different ideas. Congratulations to soon-to-be parents. They weren't planning on having kids. Oh. I'm sorry that I'm very smelly, but I'm like your biggest fan. Can I have your autograph and a lock of your hair? I mean, like, a photo. Yeah, I don't, like all nuts, like cashews, peanuts, tree nuts, all the things I can't do. That's why I get very concerned about almond flour. I only use all-purpose or oat flour now. But almond flour, I get too concerned. I'm like, I don't really want to do any of that. So I just kind of stay away from it, mostly because it has like that very nutty flavor. And like, I want to live. Kate Not Funny, hello. You're all good. You came in at a good time. You came in at a good time, friend. We were just meeting a famous celebrity, and we're also talking about tofu. How we all want to try tofu now. And if you're gonna try it for the first time, just know it tastes like nothing. But whatever you put it with and mix it in with, it'll taste like that. Like, for example, if you put tofu with, I don't know, soup, it's gonna taste like the soup. It just like absorbs the taste of whatever you put it in. And it's really, really good. I don't know why not everyone tries it. I guess kids like tofu tastes like nothing, but I like it. I'm considered what you call a flexitarian. I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but I'm like, I eat all the things. But I'm more like vegetarian and vegan at the same time, more than, because I don't like eating beef. Eating beef is gross to me. Makes me feel sick. Where are you at in the legacy? Oh, so I'm on generation 4 right now of our legacy, and we live in the town of Bridgeport, so gen 4. And we just had gen 5 not too long ago in the previous episode with a sim that we met at a bar, and supposedly finding out that not only is he dating somebody that we barely know, is that he literally is dating Katrina 6 hours after he broke up with his wife and got my sim pregnant. All in the same day. Broke up with his wife, tried for a baby with my sim, and then I went back home. 6 hours later, we get a pop-up saying Johnny Jones is now dating Katrina Paula. And I'm like, sir, it's been 6 hours. How? Oh my. It's kind of messy, to be honest, in this neighborhood. Bridgeport is too scandalous. He moves very fast. So we basically fought him in public, and I don't remember how it works per se, because I know you can sue Sims for slander, but I think it has to be where I'm humiliated and they're not. So I'm gonna find a way where Johnny Jones can fight me and I lose, and then I can sue him. That's what I want to do. You never tried it, but I want to try it so bad. It looks creamy. Oh, tofu. I had some bad tofu dishes and then good ones, so not a big fan. That's understandable. I think you just have to find like the right type of like tofu recipe that you want to do. Like there's this one that I found on noracooks.com. This is usually where I go a lot for a lot of recipes. It's crispy baked tofu. I'll put the link in the chat. Also, I forgot to do our Duolingo. I don't really eat pork, but there are a few traditional Romanian dishes with it, and I like, and some Asian ones I like to try. There have been some ones that I've wanted to try as well, but I get hesitant. Usually I'm like, can I switch the meat out for tofu, or like change it out for like garden burger or whatever? Oh, okay. Then I'll have to figure out how to get humiliated. I can sue them. I must sue before I end this generation. But yeah, let me save my game real quick because I want to do a quick pause of our gameplay. Because I forgot to do our daily Duolingo. How could I forget? This is something that we do every day. And I just forgot about our Duolingo. So my game is saving and there's an ad. We can do our Duolingo as per usual. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Okay, good. I need to do my daily Duo still too. Same, I forgot. I did mine earlier this morning, so like I have my streak still, but I was like, I forgot to do it on stream. It's something that we do every day. when I try out new foods, I like to try the original recipe first, see how I like it, and then switch things around if I need to. That's what I usually do too. I try it first, see if I like it, change out a few things here and there, or add more stuff to it. Because my mom has done egg roll in a bowl. We've done it one time on stream, and I remember she had changed out like the regular meat for meatless crumbles, and I think she's gonna try it again, but use tofu this go around and see how that works. Yeah, it's definitely for sure like experimenting with different styles of food and trying it first, changing it, adding. And that's like I think that's like the fun part about food, that you get to try it and then change it to your liking, to your general preference. Like, I don't like paprika, so I want to change it to like chili powder or onion powder. Like, that's like the fun. Sometimes it can be scary trying new things, but it's also fun to experiment and go a little crazy with the food. Alrighty, so I'm on unit 6. Yesterday we did unit 5 and we did our last level. And unit 6 is all about the present tense of language learning for Spanish. And I don't know what languages you are learning right now, but I'm learning Spanish at this current moment. And I've been thoroughly enjoying my Spanish learning lessons lately. But it says order food and drinks in the present tense. Oh, there's your favorite chicken recipe that has bell pepper, and I like it better, but without it. And I also add thyme, even though the recipe doesn't call for it. Interesting. That's a good mix. I love using thyme in anything. Anything and everything, I use thyme. I love it. And also, thyme has a really good smell to it, too.
Agua.
Oh, agua? Yes.
Un vaso.
Un vaso. That's why I enjoy cooking. We do our cooking streams every month. Sometimes at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month, depending on my schedule. But I really enjoy cooking.
Gracias.
It's like a favorite pastime. And then you get to like, I don't know, kind of look back at it and saying, wow, I cooked that. And then you can make your own cookbook as well. Sin leche. Here we go. Oh, you're on unit 19 of French. And also trying to learn Japanese characters. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think we should also venture into Japanese as well. Because I've taken on a challenge for myself to learn Japanese too. The only reason why is because I wanted to get a 1 month free subscription. 1 month free subscription to Crunchyroll. That's the only reason why I wanted to learn Japanese on Duolingo. But now I'm like fully invested in it though. So.
Sí. Azúcar. Por favor.
Un café sin azúcar.
Oh, homemade out chicken Alfredo a few years ago back and was very impressed. Look at you go. Un café sin azúcar. Look at you go. Proud of you.
Un jugo de naranja, por favor.
An orange juice, please. An orange juice, please.
Un vaso de agua.
I'm getting very good. Un vaso de agua.
Un jugo de naranja.
An orange juice. Asia come una manzanas. Yo bebo un jugo de naranja. Ugo. Yay! A coffee without sugar. Un café sin azúcar. Yeah. Easy. I'm learning. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, I was like, how do I spell? I don't remember how to spell. It's like the ones where I have to spell it out. I'm like, what?
Un jugo de naranja.
Oh. Okay. I know it is. Well. Un vaso de jugo. Una tiza de café.
Un.
Oh, flip flop.
Una taza de café.
Okay.
Un
Ay.
jugo de naranja.
There we go. It's a flip flop.
Un.
Oh, no.
Una.
There we go. There we go. You might want to learn Japanese and Spanish. I say go for it. Duolingo is free to anyone. So if you wanted to like learn a language on Duolingo, it's open to everyone. They have a lot of variety of languages on Duolingo right now, and they're adding in more slowly but surely. And like the best part about it, it's like interactive and it's fun. And it's not challenging unless you're getting to a point where it can be, but it's fun. Like the challenges are fun. And that's what I enjoy. I stayed literally where I'm at. I did not move an inch.
Get more with Super Duolingo. Go at
No. Not yet. I did it once, not again. But yeah, so they have a lot of languages on here. Like right now they're adding in this language down here. It's hatching. But they have Kleong, they have Haitian Crowley, Czech, Swahili, Zulu, Welsh, Danish, Hebrew, Latin, Irish, Ukrainian, Greek, Polish, Turkish, Chinese, Hindi, German, Russian. They have a lot. A lot. So, and I've been doing Duolingo since April, and it's currently June. And I've done 57 days thus far, and I've learned about 154 words out of 175, which is not that bad considering how long it usually takes me to learn anything. But I feel like I'm getting a lot better. Slowly but surely. Oh, I only need 5 more lessons with no mistakes to get the sharpshooter one. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. They give you like guidebooks each round or each unit that you do. They have a guidebook that you can learn a little bit more. Before you kind of get into it, you can always go back if you wanted to like redo certain parts of your units to kind of sharpen your skills. They also have it where you can even challenge your friends to do like lessons like side by side. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, so far I got 88%. That's not too bad. And I'm also at rank number 12 out of like 30. So I'm still like, I'm not in the promotion zone, nor am I in the demotion zone. I don't want to be down here. Being down here would be bad for me. I'd rather be like in the middle, but I would prefer to be up at the top. So I think if I work a little bit more harder throughout the week for, so probably Sunday and Monday, I'll spend most of my time really working on all the lessons and getting a lot of XP. So I can always stay in the promotion zone to get higher badges in the league. And then hopefully also be up here. I've only ever gotten number 1 time, and that was it. After that, didn't do much. Yeah, I also use the mobile app as well. Usually when I'm on the go, I use my phone or my iPad. But usually on stream, like, I'll use the computer since I forgot that you can use on the website. Oh, interesting. Cool. Well, thank you all for doing your daily Duolingo with me. I always appreciate a good daily Duolingo, as of always. These are always fun to do, every day. I wonder what the next one will be. Because they said with the quest... I wonder what the July challenge will be for Duolingo. because the June one ends in 6 days, where you have to do 30 lessons in order to complete and get your badge. But I wonder what July will be like. I don't know. I'm actually very curious about that. Anyway, we're going to try and flirt with the celebrity here. Also, I'm going to save that real quick. Okay, joke about work. Wait, hold on. Wait, are you my boss? Oh, this man's my boss. What if I asked for like a promotion and a raise at the same time? What side of a chicken has the most feathers? The outside. Duh. If I ask for a raise, will I get fired? I offer a bug to eat. Okay. Yes. Yes. Apologize. Wait, can I get a... No! Don't fire me, I'm sorry. Wait, being handy is quite dandy. What do you say? Entertain me. Thank you. Annybug, hello. Things are going pretty great. We just did our daily Duolingo just now. We did pretty good. I got an 88% on my Spanish unit today. And we're currently at the gym right now on Generation 4 of our Lepacy challenge. We had Gen 5 last stream from last week, and we're at level 5 of our film career. We're trying to be at level 10, a superstar actress is what we're trying to do. So, going pretty good. Yeah, hopefully your Saturday is going pretty good and it's not too hot where you live, because right now it is 88 degrees Fahrenheit for me. It's a little bit too much. Wait, nice. Now you'll have something to show when the paparazzi takes photos of you at the pool. Wait, I earned 250 celebrity points? No way. Okay, wait, I know 5 celebrities. I used 2 of my celebrity discounts. I got 1 freebie. Number of times photographed 6 times. Oh, that's really cool. Wait, did that do anything? I'm still level 2. Oh, it finally went up. Okay, good. Oh, it's pretty good. It was filled. Oh, it's filled with something to Stardew. Now I'm trying to figure out. Oh, trying to turn out some demos on Steam. Oh, wait, that's right. Next Fest is still, or Steam Fest is still happening. Let us know if you find anything good. Also, Exo Gamby, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How are you? I hope you're doing well on this fine Saturday. It was hotter earlier, but I have a little desk fan, and man, it does wonders. I'm telling you, I got myself my fan right here. I have this gigantic fan that I use mostly during my Just Dance streams. But it comes in handy. Trust me. Ooh-wee. Especially on the legs. It's like a dream come true. I'm like, I feel alive. It's like you finally feel like human once you're have that cool air blowing. Oh yeah, Paleo Pines. I've been meaning to check that out for a while. And they also have put out House Flipper 2, the demo. And there have been some really good games that I've been wanting to try and play. I know it ends on Sunday, but what I can't remember is that, can you still play the demos if you still have them downloaded? That's what I wanted to know, because I honestly can't remember if it's that's true or not. Because I might download them all this weekend, like probably after stream, and then hopefully have them so I can play them on stream. That would be really nice. Okay, let's go to the day spa and get ourselves a nice little massage. Your BF has the same one. Nice. You still haven't tried it yet. I have the demo of House Flipper 2 and it looks so much fun. I usually go ham on Next Fest, but really haven't had time. Yeah, I haven't really had time a lot to really play any of the demos that I wanted. I have them on my wish list, but just haven't had a chance to play. Some of the demos I have are still from the Wholesome Direct. Okay, so maybe we'll still be able to play them. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to still play the demos if you have them downloaded, even after the Steam Fest is over. Also, Lace Chips, hello! Long time no see. It's been forever. How has life been treating you? Hopefully it's been great. Oh, please don't bite me. I'm just an innocent person with a child. Go away. Wait, hold on. Bella? Bella's my Hemlock? Bella Swan? Is that you? Where have you been, Loca? Is that Bella as a vampire? Hold on. Please don't tell me that's Bella Swan from Twilight in The Sims 3. It looks like Bella Swan a little bit. That's kind of funny. I love House Flipper. I used to play it all the time, but I need to get back into Farm Flipper, that DLC that they added. I can tell you one demo I got on Next Fest I was able to play after, and I can still play, in fact. Oh, okay, so maybe you're correct. Okay, so maybe we'll still be able to play all the Steam Fest demos even after the fact. That means I'm gonna have to go and look through all of my demos and download them all so I can play them. Oh, Paleo Pines. Paleo Pines is the one that we're talking about. Oh, you're all good, Isla. All good. You're learning Japanese right now. It's pretty fun. Nice. I forget what's one of the words in Japanese. And I cannot remember. Oh. Sushi Kodasai. Oh wait, no, yeah. Gohan means rice, sushi means sushi, meat soup means water, and ocha means tea. That's what it was. I know some words. I don't know if it will be for all of them, but some for sure. Okay. So I guess we'll see what will be available and what will be not. Also, Kenya, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Welcome. It's sushi. Oh, that's sushi, please. Yes. Sushi Kodasai. You remember that now? Very good. Yeah, we're playing The Sims 3 today. We're playing since you have not been here in a long time. So the last time why do I feel like 3 months ago was I playing our Lepacy challenge? This was back in May. We were in our St. Jude charity fundraiser. Honestly, I think we were. I'm pretty sure you were here when we were kind of like the beginning of our Lepacy challenge for Gen 1 or Gen 2. Either Gen 1 or Gen 2, I can't remember. But we're on Gen 4 right now of our Lepacy challenge, and we live in Bridgeport. So we got to install Late Night finally. Our father over here, Oliver, who is Gen 3, was a firefighter in Twinbrook. He's a vampire now, so he's gonna live forever. And then we just had Gen 5, Meredith, who's now a toddler. So things have gone really well lately. Oh, you've been lurking? Oh. Well, hopefully you've been good though. And I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. We've been talking about tofu for a good solid 20 minutes, so going great. So pretty much a normal day. A normal day in the neighborhood talking about food. Love. Even the world of rampant divorce and affairs, it appears that Bianca, Rumble, and William can now find time to enjoy each other's company. Are you telling me they weren't married the whole time? Wow. Weird. You go, Steven. Thank you, Behinds. Um. Oh, you tried learning a bit of Japanese years ago, and the only other words I remember besides greetings is for carving knife for some reason. Interesting. Can you clean up your space and put your child in the bed? Hello. Also, yeah, I say that word a lot. But thank you for the bits, by the way. I really appreciate it so much. I say yeah a lot, I realize. Yeah. Oh yeah, I say like sushi kodasai, gohan kodasai, mitsu kodasai, konnichiwa. Yeah. I know a few words, but not a lot of words. But yeah, we've done so much for this Lepacy that I realized I never got to play The Sims 3 that much growing up because I didn't like it because it was open world and all the Sims looked like potatoes. Sad potatoes. But experiencing pack per pack has been quite a fun time. Oh, we're also at level 5 of our career, in the film career, by the way, so you know. Oh, we literally just did our daily Duolingo just now. But we can do another one though. I just went through it to move to the... Wait, I just went through it to move the last 2 gens. Wait, move 2 of my 5 Gen Legacy Sims to a different save. Oh. Wait, were you using the Sims 3 or the Enros Porter mod? Also, Scorpio Gang, hello. Long time no see. How are you? It's good seeing you today. No, put your child in the crib. Crib. There we go. Yeah, we literally just did our Duolingo. Oh. Go back. Go back. Go back. Thank you. Anyway. Jacqueline, enjoy your lurk. The Sims 4, lots of MCC. Oh. MCC, yeah. That can do it for you. That can definitely be a little bit tricky. Okay, you don't need to go to bed. Actually, oh, you're hungry. I have to feed you? Oh no. Go over here. Dear father can feed you instead. What are you doing? Oh my. Put her down. Put her down. Put Meredith down on the floor. Put Meredith down. Put Meredith down. Thank you. Anyway. Some ghosts were already proper gonzo, but I managed to get the air of Gen 3. Oh, good. There is a mod that I remember, one of my mods. Dabney had suggested, it was like by Little Miss Sam, that you can gather graves from previous gens. But I couldn't do it in different saves, which is very interesting to me. Put her down. Put Meredith on the floor. Have the father feed said child so you can go to bed. I'm gonna lose it in this game. Oh, you're certainly jumping on your bed because why not? Oh, I mean, that sounds fun. Jumping for joy, exercise, that's worth it. That's important. Moving your legs. But you know, they always say, there is that one saying in that one little, it was a book. It was like 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. What was that? Oh, hold up, Lil Bling. What in the sand rapper is that name? Little Bling. This is not the 90s, but it is definitely the early 2000s. So Little Bling, sideways cap with sunglasses in the daytime. Little Bling. Oh my gosh. This game is dated. Ooh, no. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Lil Bling is like Lil Wayne or Little Bill or Lil Romeo or Lil Bow Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh. No. Peak fashion. Oh, do we have work today? Oh, in 3 hours. Yeah, the closing reference back then was what? Yep, I asked Little Bling to marry me, and amazingly enough, he said yes, stated Hannah Simp. Apparently, dumbfounded that anyone would think of marrying her. What? So Lil Bling got married. Oh, no, they got engaged. How old are you? Hold on. We're basically kind of related to Little Bling in a way. So if we go to... Okay, this is how we're kind of sort of not really connected to Little Bling, but in a way we are. So if we go to Meredith, go to our father, Johnny Jones, to his girlfriend, Katrina Paula, whose sister is Samantha, whose daughter is Hannah, who's now engaged to Little Bling. So in a way, are we really related? Yes and no. I mean, in a way, Samantha is our aunt. No. Okay. No. Yeah. Because technically, that's gonna be our stepmom if they get married. Step aunt. Cousin. That's too. My brain hurts. I hate it. Oh my gosh. And Giuseppe, thank you so much for the resub for 6 months, by the way. I really appreciate it so much. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Oh, you're only at 1K right now? All good. The longer that you're here, the more channel points you get. That's good. Also, Zuko, hello! How are you doing? Welcome in. We're playing The Sims 3, and The Sims 3 makes my brain hurt, mainly with the family tree. But you are correct though, Cherry. Pretty much everyone's a little bit related. You do have a point there. I could not even tell you my Sims 2 family tree without making my brain explode. Because that family tree is messy. I blame Don Lothario. I will get a spring elite roll. It's the last thing I do. If I fall asleep, I'm sorry. Oh no, you're all good. We'll be live for the next like 15 minutes or so. Not much longer. Oh, our carpool's here. Your Sims 2 family tree is wild. It really is. It stresses me out. I mean, honestly, I blame Dawn. However, Dawn's dead now. What was that? Did y'all see what I just saw? Did y'all see that? My baby was stretchy like Elastigirl. Oh! Ah! Ew! It's a worm! My baby's a worm! It has superpowers like Elastigirl. Oh my gosh. The legs. The feet. Oh my gosh, them toes be stretched. That scares me. Put it away. Take it back. Refund it. I don't want it. Stop talking to Grandpa. Please, that's horrifying. Sell this painting. Oh my gosh. Elastigirl. Oh my gosh. Pull yourself together. I swear. Oh, lordy to the loo. That was horrifying. I'm telling you, Sims 3 is unhinged, but in like the best possible way. It's horrifying. Somehow, some way, Donald Dario is always to blame. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, we're at work. Are we stuck by a car? Are we moving? Oh, I had to press pause. Oh, you were trying to clip when my computer is being dumb. Oh no. I want to see if I can clip it on my side. I don't know. Let me see. Twitch. I can mark it. I'm gonna mark it and like clip it later. I've been reminding myself to make markers for our streams. That way I can go back and clip things if I want to have something for Twitch or TikTok. Ooh. Giselle C has available film work to do. Promote movie in the bars. Ooh. Okay, so basically we can do this at any time. You may begin this work later by going to the map view to see all the available work. So map view. Oh, okay, so we can go here, research competing film, promote movie in the bars. Oh, so this is what happens at level 5. Wait, that's pretty cool. Nice. Would you love me if I'm still... Wait, would you still love me if I'm a worm? Maybe that's a funny one. That was clip-worthy for sure. Oh, definitely. I feel like most of the Sims 3 is like very clip... Ma'am, go to work. You're gonna get fired if you don't go to work. Oh, I was like, where's your job? It was across the street. I posted I'm starting to post all of my clips again on socials. Like I posted one today on Twitter, and then I posted another one, or the same one, but on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a bunch of like old Twitch clips that we have. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, now is the time to do. But yeah, that Father Winter clip was, I think that was like back in December. I'm telling you, Father Winter is so surprising. I did not know how much money he had. He has 500,000 simoleons. He's rich. So if you ever need some quick money, some quick cash, find him, marry him, divorce him, and then run away. And you'll be rich. Sugar Bougie. Hold up. Looks like Sugar Bougie? I'm just going to say Sugar Bougie and Tom Wordy are waiting for a new addition to their family. The couple is now expecting a baby. Okay. So Sugar Bougie and Tom Wordy are having a baby. Cool. Everyone's getting married and everyone's having kids. What is this? It's messy. Oh my gosh. Why they run like that, I don't even know. Caroline Custer Bloom is being extra lazy. This is why you don't work with celebrities for a reason. Oh, we have to, okay, hang out with our co-stars or cast members. Juniper trees, whatever. Inspired. Let's go with that. Oh wait, we're inspired from socialization. State of the city, film address for the public service office by the mayor. With the mayor is getting ready to present the city or the state of the city address and wants to make sure it goes off without a hitch. Being a successful filmmaker, you've been asked to run the production down to the public city service office. Ooh, I'll do it. I forgot how fun the film career is in The Sims 3. But yeah, enjoy your lurky Luzuko and have fun with the new scenario, which I need to try out at some point soon. Because that looks like a fun challenge. I thought Violet died a long time ago. No way, hold up. Chelsea Witherspoon Alto endeavors have started to reach ears around town. Seems like Chelsea is now building a good reputation for herself, but it still has a long ways to go. Therefore, Giselle is now a B-lister celebrity. I'm what you call famous. I'm now a 3-star celebrity. That is so cool. I wonder what we get for a 3-star celebrity. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so we have so much work we have to do today. Okay, let's go over to... Can we still do the jobs? Or no? Can we... Oh, wait, can we not promote the jobs anymore? Probably not. Who is that? Oh, that's good one, goodie. I might have to do it during work. Oh, and I missed a date. Oh, so any day between 9 to 5. So we can do it tomorrow morning, and we can also do the promoting the films also late in the wee odd hours when we get the opportunity to do it again. But that's really fun though. That's really cool. Not bad. I feel like my Sims are the only ones who can't cook. Like, I've never seen anyone else Sims set a house on fire at least once every other day. Most of my Sims know how to cook. The very basic ones. Like, they know how to cook grilled cheese, pancakes, eggs and toast. And that's pretty much it. That's all that I allowed them to cook, basically. I mean, they have level 3 in the cooking skill, but it ain't that good, though. Most of my Sims will burn down the house. We have yet to have a fire in a while. The only fire that we have had was, I believe, Generation 1. Yeah, Gen 1 had a fire, and I think Gen 2 had a fire one time. And that's literally it. It was the only reason why, because we had a poor stove. Where is my child? Oh, you're in the crib. I almost thought I lost my child. That would have been bad. Let's clean this. I might as well, I'm gonna see, because I have level 5 in my drum skills. Or no, level 6 in drums. I might need to form my band again and go find someone new. If your Sims are scared of a fire, it makes them more likely to set something on fire, apparently. Yeah. It does. They're more likely to set a house on fire if they're afraid of a fire. In The Sims 4. Sims 3, they'll just cause more fires than the average Sim. It's messy fan behavior. That's what it is. Oh, really? Do you have like a poor quality stove? Because that's usually the cause of it. The whole like poor skill, like cooking skill, usually... Why is the counter... Why is there a gap? Oh, I don't like that. Who built this apartment? Anyway, no, but I feel like in a way, it's like usually due to like a poor quality like stove. Cooking still does help too, to make the fires more frequent, but mostly a better stove would just do the trick to make it less fires. Okay, put this back here. And now we're good. That was funky. All good, Lay's original. We'll see you next time for another stream. Our next stream will be on Monday. And I think we're gonna be playing the Sims 4, I believe. We'll see you next time. Have fun. Have a good night. What do I do now with my newfound fame? I do need to actually chat with Tiara because she's a 2-star and I'm a 3-star, so I'm better than her basically. Oh, who's calling me? Hello? Who's calling? Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Who's calling? Gordon? Who in the world is Gordon? Gordon Cavern wants to know if Chelsea wants to go on a date. Who are you? Who is Gordon? I don't even know you. I don't even know you at all. We have 0 relationship. Oh, it's because I'm a celebrity? That might be the case, because I'm a celebrity. I forgot about that. Random calls from random people. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Oh, wait, is there like a park that we can perform at? And like do like a little gig thing? Wait, what if I go over here? No. This is Bridgeport Arcs. Oh, that's where the school is at. Interesting. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put some little band things. Oh, it's a stage. Oh, this is perfect. So let's buy on this lot. And I'm going to put some of our equipment here. That way, if we ever wanted to perform here, we could. And the fact that we don't have seasons, nothing will get ruined. So that's also a win-win scenario. But I can guarantee once we get showtime, it's over for all of these Sims. We're gonna be the highlight, the talk of the town. That's the best. I always used to be like a singer with showtime because I knew how much fun that stuff was. That's not microphone. Get a keyboard. But yeah, I used to always be like an acrobat or some type of like performer, singer. And it was like a dream come true. Okay, now that we got that, it's only 8 o'clock. If I teleport here, and I just invite my bandmates with me, invite band members. They should be right over. No ifs, ands, or buts. You must come to the band meeting, even if you're tired. Perform a walk in the park. You're not hungry, you're not stressed, you're fine. You're okay. Okay. They should be arriving very... Oh, here they are. Join in to the jam session. Band, kick out, quit. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna join us? Are you gonna join the jam session? Dance together, band. No. I forget how this fully works. To have them to work with me or perform with me. I think it's like literally just a jam session. So if I do start jam session, they should perform with me if I ask. So let's see, ask to jam with me. Keyboards, come on, you can do it. You started your Duolingo journey today. Oh, Jordy, nice. What language are you learning at the moment for your Duolingo session journey? I would love to know. And if you have learned any new word, let us know. If you have learned any new words, let us know as well. Wait, do we have fans? Oh my gosh, we have one fan, and it's Bella Swan from Twilight. Hey, Bella. And our fan is gone. Our only fan. Oh well, it's fine. So in order to have bands, we're doing all of our band stuff. Starting the band, making the name. Oh, through a phone call. It says... Maybe if I just perform. Yeah, it just says I have to perform a jam session. And that's how I'll be able to get my opportunities. That's good. Relearning Spanish. I haven't studied in years. Oh, nice. I'm also learning Spanish as well. I just did unit 5. No, I just did unit 6 of Duolingo for Spanish. Did you just steal a guitar? Oh, I'm about to say, I thought the sim just straight up snatched our thing that we just placed down and walked away, but no. If you want to join our band, I won't say no. I am trying to form a celebrity band. Bella, where have you been, Loca? Hey, you want to be my band called the Spring Squad? It's a great band. We're just starting out, but I think you would really like it. Bella, where the heck have you been, Loca? Hi, cute stuff. Hello. Hi. You want to be my band? Really cool. I want to be in your band? I'll join your band. Does this mean I should grow out my hair? No. That'd be fine. It's all good. It's fine. But now we have 2 more. What is going on in here? Sebastian Stryker? Why don't ghosts ever get arrested? It's hard to pin anything on them. Oh my gosh, go home. But Jordy, if you're here every day on stream, we always do that. We always do our daily Duolingo. But if you also want to friend me on Duolingo, I'll make sure you do your Duolingo every day. Because that way you can keep your streak and we can keep ourselves accountable together. That's the only way. It's the only way. What's this? Oh my goodness. The town is all buzz with the recent nuptials between Hannah Smith Bling and Little Smith Bling. The ceremony was so beautiful, remarked a close friend as they wiped a tear from their eye. And they moved in together where? They live here? Oh my goodness. They live in this gigantic mansion on a hill. Oh my god, that is huge. Also, Bridgeport looks very beautiful. I love The Sims 3. Just for the open world aspect to get the views. Send it to me. I need accountability. Oh, don't worry. But my Duolingo is just Spring Sims, if you want to friend me there. Duolingo. Oh my gosh. But yeah, just Spring Sims. This is what mine looks like while my sim goes to bed. Yeah, I'm on unit 6 and I'm learning to use it in the present tense for like Spanish. Well, technically how to order food and drinks in the present tense. But the next one is another story. Clothes for my vacation. Oh my gosh. All I have to tell you, Jordy, once you get to unit 5 and you get to the more space story, it's like a full-on telenovela. It's crazy. The storyline for that is insane. And I loved every single minute of it too. But I would say what would help you the most is definitely looking at all the guidebooks that they give you, so that way you'll learn a little bit more about the phrasing and all the sayings too. Yeah. So, yeah. It's really, really worth it. Oh. Oops.
Una mesa para dos, por favor.
Una mesa para dos, por favor. Una mesa para dos, por favor. A table for 2, please. Con sin leche, un café, por favor. Con tomate. Yo quiero un ensalada. I know some words in Spanish. I mean, I know quite a few, like 100 or so words. Yeah, because where am I at? Yeah, I've learned about 154 words so far. 317-day streak of Duolingo. Oh my goodness. I would love to get on that level. I know Rebellica has done 500 days of Duolingo, and I'm just like, how? Pause my game. That's great. I'm only on 57. I'm trying to get to 75 to get another reward, but getting to 100 would be an ultimate goal for myself. I just have, a couple more days left, a couple more weeks, and then I'm like right up there. But it's really, really fun. You can even go back and practice on other units if you want to get more before continuing on to the next one. But yeah, unit 1, very basic, very easy, very beginner friendly. But as you get more and more deep down into the other units, it gets a little bit more interesting and it's more fun. Stairs in one day. Don't worry, Jordy, you got this. You've got this. Oh, I have it the same way. So when you download the app, they give you an option to put like a little reminder on your phone on your home screen. That's what I do. I put the reminder on my phone and on my iPad. So whenever I swipe somewhere, it reminds me saying, hey, you haven't done your Duolingo today, you now have time. Or if you didn't do your Duolingo and it's like midnight, they'll remind you saying you still have time to get your streak for a certain amount of days that you've done it so far. So yeah, very, very 100% worth it. Is that Nicki Minaj? It is. But let's try it. Let's try again. Let's do this one Duolingo for our end of stream. And then we can do our clip of the day. And Zombies coming 87. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Let's order food and drinks in the present tense. So this will help you, Jordy. Even though you're in Unit 1, you'll learn some Unit 6 terminology. Let's see. Quiero mi ensalada con tomate, por favor.
Ensalada.
It says, I want
Mi.
my salad
Tomate. Con.
with tomatoes, please. I want my salad with tomatoes, please. Yes, Nikki. And it also tells you that the meaning for the full thing.
Yo quiero una hamburguesa. Gracias.
I want a hamburger, please. Con sin queso with cheese? With or without cheese? Con means with, the O means or, and sin means without, and then queso, cheese. There's like a lot of basic ones that we all pretty much know without knowing Spanish. La ensalada con o sin sal.
Sin.
Yeah, it's a salad with or without salt. Ew. Who puts salt on their salad?
Sin sal, por favor.
Sin sal, por favor. Also, sometimes it'll have you say the words as well. Tomate. And also spell the words too. That can also be a little bit tricky. Are you a secret agent like I was in the 80s? Oh, maybe.
Sin tomate, por favor.
Tomate, por favor.
Yo quiero pagar.
Yo quiero pagar. I want to pay. Sin sal.
Yo necesito pagar.
I want to pay. Oh no, it says I need. Sorry, I need to pay. Necesito means need. Meat or fish?
Carne.
Carne
O
o pescado.
pescado.
Yeah. 10 in a row.
Quiero una taza de café.
Quiero un taza de café. Una mesa para dos. Con sin leche. You want milk in your coffee?
Yo necesito la cuenta.
I need the check.
Yo quiero una ensalada.
Quiero. Ah, I spelled it right for once. Quiero. Oh god, oh no. La. See, the spelling is what I get wrong, but luckily I can check and see what it looks like without even trying. But sometimes having that underlined and looking at it helps. It isn't ding you or anything, but it's like there as like safety net. What do you mean? Fine. Yo necesito to pagar. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh, it is la. And then this one. Chinqueta. Yo necesito tu padagal. That is, take that out. Making sure I spell all these things right. Most of the time I spell them right. Oh my. It's quiero. It's not need. Anyway. You joined the first time in months and we're practicing Spanish. Yeah. Lunar, it's been so long. Usually, okay. This is a new thing that we usually do at the beginning of our streams now, because why not? It helps us learn Spanish. One, because I wanted to learn a new language by the end of the year. And two, I learned that all of you all do Duolingo, so I thought might as well do it on stream. But yeah, we were working on our Lepacy challenge. We actually got to level, I think we're still level 5 of our career in the film career. But yeah, we're playing the Sims 3 Lepacy challenge. Gen 4. If you want to know what the rules are, you can do exclamation point Lepacy in the chat if you would like to. Let me just type these words again. Chinqueta. Quiero. There we go. I tried this program and it's very hard for you trying to learn Greek. Oof. I always try to do like the simple ones before I even venture into the other ones, because I know they are going to be hard. As a Spanish speaker, I'm here saying it out loud. Hopefully I'm doing good. I've been trying. I'm not fluent yet, but I'm trying. I've done it for about 57 days straight, which I feel like it's not too bad. Cheers in Espanol, thank you. But not bad. Time to practice listening. Boost your listening skills with audio-only lessons. No. Because I don't have Duo Super. Yeah, the illustrations style and animation's pretty cool. I wonder who did all of that, because I love the little owl. The owl is so cute. I want it. They have merch. But I don't want to pay $30 for it yet. So I'm like, I will just wait. Oh, they even put out the Lily plushie. Yeah, they have the Duo plushie and the Lily plushie, and they have t-shirts. They have stickers. And a pin. See, the last time I checked this website, they only had this plushie. Do I dare buy? No. Anyway, now that I know that's there, makes sense. But plushies and stickers, that's a dream come true. It's true that making it a game makes it fun. Yeah, that's how I usually see it. I make it as a game for myself to like learn something new and, you know, to see how far I can get. Like all like the little dings and cheering really motivates me to continue on, at least for me. But yeah, that's expensive. I don't want to pay $30 for a plushie. At least not now, unless it's like a discount. Yeah, probably when I get to 100 days, I'll probably celebrate myself by getting the plushie. That's a good one. That's a good one. At the end of the year, to celebrate for myself, I'm going to go to Spain. I'm going to travel to Spain in February based on how far I have gotten in Duolingo. Because for the Spanish unit or the Spanish language, there are 230 units for Spanish alone. And I feel like it will take me forever in a day to do it. Even if I do it every day, sometimes maybe 2 or 3 times a day, I might still have a few more to go, which is fine. But I definitely want to go to Spain and go there because I've never been, and I just want to travel. Discount 99, please. I love that they have the Lily and Duo plushie, but my question is, where's Zara and Beale, right? I'm sure they're probably going to add them in later, but I wonder when they're going to add them in, because that would be nice. I want the full-blown collection. Oh, you finished the first lesson? I think I'm on the story next, but I'll do that tomorrow. Very good, Jordy. Day 1 streak completed. Day 2 on its way. But progress is key. I did not take any languages in school. My guidance counselor gave me an ultimatum. They said, take a foreign language or stay with choir. So I stayed with choir instead. Because I enjoy choir more than actually studying a language in school. Because I didn't want to do the assignments. Plus, anyway, you learn the languages faster when you're singing and learning them every single day. So choir was a lot easier to learn, like French, Spanish, Italian, sometimes German. So I enjoyed it more because it made it fun. Plus, I got to sing, and I also got to travel to places too. Because in my school, in high school, mainly they only had Spanish, French, and I think Italian. Who was calling me at 7 o'clock in the morning? Wake up. Also, answer your phone. Answer your phone, Chelsea. Answer the phone. Oh, drink promotion. Order a drink at the Banzai Lounge for celebrity points and simoleons. Okay, I'll go. I can drink. It's only 7 a.m. It's over here. 2 p.m. Well, that's the same time that I go to work. Oh. Can I do it at any time, though? Okay, I can't. I can do it at any time. I'll just go after work then. But yeah, so basically, if you all are new to the stream, we're playing the Sims 3 Lepacy Challenge and give you an introduction to our sim. Chelsea Witherspoon Alto is here. That's our sim, who we have birthed into the world. Or technically, actually, we adopted Chelsea when we were playing with our Gen 3 sim, Oliver, who's now a vampire, by the way. I wanted him to live forever. So I had him get bit by a vampire. He's just here. But he was our Gen 3. He was a firefighter. Now he's now retired. But with our family tree, we still have all the graves of all these Sims in this tree because I moved them per save file and per gen. But Gen 1 was Desiree Witherspoon Alto, who was in the music career. And then we married Nick Alto at a time, and that was fun. And then we ended up having Gen 2, Esme, who was the world traveler who went to all the worlds like Egypt, China, and France. And then we almost married, but we got engaged to Yusuf, who we met in Egypt, found out he was cheating on us with 2 other Sims from Egypt, had his kid, or broke up with him, kicked him out, then had his kid, which was Oliver. And we adopted Chelsea, who was Gen 4. And then we just had Gen 5 last week. And her name is Meredith Lily, after Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy. So, yeah. Oh, I'm also from Illinois as well. I hate it here, but I want to move, but I choose not to because it's actually easier to live in Illinois than anywhere else. And becoming a teacher in another state in Illinois is an outlier. And the 2 years of language or 4 years of art or music grad requirement is weird. And it actually sets students up for poorly for multilingual world. It does. And it's sad. It really is sad. Illinois is a wild state and it's messy. That's why I've always wanted to move, but I feel like moving anywhere else would just be crazy. So I just stay here. At 9. Oh. Come on. Okay. Let's get the film actress for the mayor for the next production. Morgan and Wagon Hemlock have been seen at each other's throats lately. Trouble is brewing. Are they going to get a divorce? Hold on. Sugar Bougie and Tom Wardy continue to be inseparable. It's giving yeah, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Baker. Yes. Anyway. Filipino. Ooh. Tattoo. Is there a story behind it? No. Honestly, there's no story behind these tattoos that we have for Oliver. Well, technically, this one on his neck was when he got bit by a vampire, basically. So that was fun. Or technically, actually, when you become a vampire, you automatically get this on your neck, which is very weird. But these other tattoos, I thought I'd be a little bit edgy, you know, change a little bit, do something. So I got a tattoo on my chest, my arm, and then my back. It just seemed very fitting around that time, you know. Why are we running the city hall? Why are we running, huh? Okay. You have a lot of feelings about the structure of Illinois education system, but I'm too lazy to type it all. That's me. I've only lived in 2 states for the school system. Virginia for like 9.5 years, and then Illinois for the rest of my life. Yes, I do have all the Sims 3 packs. Minus Katy Perry's Sweet Treats. That's the only one I don't own, but I own everything else. But I don't have most of them installed just because the way I'm doing the Lepacy is like when I go to a new gen, I install that next pack. So I only have base game, World Adventures, Ambitions, and Late Night for the EPs, and then all the stuff packs. But I don't have like Seasons or Generations or Pets or Island Living or Island Paradise or those other packs installed right now. Yeah, because I don't see the sun in the screen. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why. Because I don't have Seasons installed. The sad part about Seasons, and for this particular Lepacy, is that I won't be able to install Seasons until like Gen 9. And we're only on Gen 4. At least next gen will be Generations, and then we'll have Pets for Gen 6. And then Gen 7 is Showtime. Gen 8 is Supernatural. Gen 9 is Seasons. And then University, and then Island Paradise, and then Into the Future. So it's going to be really interesting not having Seasons for that long. And I've kind of got used to it, to be honest. I don't like the snow. Because I guarantee I will lose my child in the snow. It's going to happen. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're from Germany, and at 3rd grade you start learning English? And for a higher diploma, you have to learn another language like Spanish or French. Oh, well, that sounds like that's a fun incentive. At least to me it is. Because I would do that. What in the pigeon? What? These pigeons look scary. You're not tired. You're not hungry. You're fine. Okay, the film address is done. Okay, so we increased our career performance and we got money for it. The speech was inspiring, heartfelt, and thanks to you, perfectly lit and framed. The mayor was very apprehensive or appreciative. Yeah. So that means we might get promoted to level 6 of our career. We're almost close to level 10. It looks like the pigeons are staging a protest, which you know what can happen in The Sims 3, which is very funny. And I can't remember what pack it is where they can stage a protest. What? Wait, was it Universal that included protesting? Also, Jeremiah, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Happy Saturday to you. Oh, but all is good. We are playing our Lepacy challenge right now, and we're getting very close to level 6 of our film career, which I'm looking forward to. That's how I'm going to end my stream, is by getting promoted. So I can see what happens. But pretty good so far. We did our Duolingo twice. We talked about food pretty much 99% of the time on stream as usual. So pretty good. I finally cooled down. It's no longer hot in my apartment. However, it is still 85 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Yeah. Oh, okay, it was university. Okay, I figured it was. So we won't have that until what generation again? Gen 10. Yeah. So Gen 10 will have our little protesting moment. But you know what? To be honest, I didn't really play university that much because I didn't really enjoy the aspect of having to stay in that world. I liked moving around and seeing all the different sites and being able to experience it on my own free whim, but also travel back and forth between my home world and my university world, you know? And I'm glad you're doing good. My Saturday has been good. I made tofu nuggets, or vegan tofu nuggets. And then I planned out my schedule with my parents of what we're going to be doing for July. Kind of going to get all of our ducks in a row of what we're all going to be doing. It's been pretty good. Oh, even meal prepping too. I'm going to have to buy some tofu tomorrow so I can make some more chicken nuggets, or tofu nuggets technically. Also, we're going to get prepared for the clip of the day very soon. So I don't know if my mods have a clip or not, but if they do, feel free to post it in the chat and I will add it to my tabs of that so we can have it for later. Yeah. Oh, you've been meal prepping recently with lots of veggies? Your mom will be proud, yes. My mom has thought of new recipe ideas to one, help her and my dad and also me too. And it's been great. And meal prepping has saved us so much time because I can never think of what I want to eat, honestly. After we end stream, I'm going to try and make those tofu nuggets or something similar. Ooh, have fun. Have fun with that. Oh, oh my goodness. Whoa, hold on. Wait, the president of the studio has been watching Giselle C progress on and off set and is ready to invest Giselle C's image. Several directors are clamoring to write roles specifically for her, but the studio president thinks she would do well behind the camera as well. Oh, I want to be an actor. That's what it is. I have to join the actor career for my aspiration, not the director one. But I got promoted to become an actor. Oh my, that's so cool. Okay, so we're a TV actress. The grind of a weekly, globally syndicated TV show is good for an aspiring actor. It's all about pacing, humility, and almost extensive outpouring of charisma. Okay. Hit your marks and nobody will touch that dial. Oh, okay, so we'll now have an easier time getting through the barrier ropes. Celebrity requirements have been reduced by 1. Ooh. That's so cool. I do like horror games, but I don't play them on stream as much. A few. I do like playing The Walking Dead a lot. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I do like some. But we finally got promoted to level 6. Now we earn 102 simoleons per hour, and we work from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. And we have one last thing to do, and that is go visit the bar and get ourselves that, order that drink at the bar. And we are good to go. Yeah. Ooh. This has been a good day. But also, visit Steve's business complex and restaurant. Okay, but what restaurant? Wait, where is it at? This is the drink promotion. Oh, it's over here. Oh, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. any day to interview. We can always do it after work for next week. That's good. That's really good. But what kind of horror games do you like, Harbinger? I would love to know. Anything that you recommend I should try out? I have Outlast. I've only played it one time. Actually, I downloaded Outlast one time, played it, and then uninstalled it because I got scared. Okay, enter VIP room. I'm a 3-star celebrity. Let me in. Thank you. I'm more famous than you. Goodbye. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my good. This is kind of cool. I can order the drink anywhere. So I can guess I can go over here. Order Vera's glass of sass. Glass of sass? That's kind of funny. Okay. I'll order that. But let me see if I can find a clippy clip for you all while we get our drink ready. And I think I have the perfect clip that I want to share. Oh, wrong one. Oopsies. Where is it at? No. Wait. Oh, I found the perfect one. You've been looking for so long. Oh, how has your lurk been though? Hopefully it's been good. Oh my goodness, Vera's glass of sass. That thing's on fire. Literally. I found the perfect clip for you all. Oh, with thousands of millions and 100 celebrity points. Oh, that is perfect. So does that mean that we're getting better with our celebrity track? And we only paid 12 million since we are a celebrity because we got a discount. So, oh, okay, so we're still at level 3, but we got our discount. We visited 2 bars. That's not too bad. Very good. Nice. I've heard of Evil Within. That one is scary. Very, very scary. I think my first ever horror game was Five Nights at Freddy. Even though I now don't consider it as a horror game, that one freaked me out, like, a lot. And I didn't like it. It was scary. I installed it so fast after coming to the part that scared me too much. Yeah, that was me with Five Nights at Freddy. The thing is, I own all the games. And I've only played the first one. And that's it. I uninstalled the first one after that and like never again will I play this game. It's too much. But they're also making a movie out of it too. They're making a movie out of Five Nights at Freddy. Korean barbecue with almonds and crackers and watch some YouTube shorts. Oh, it's fun. That sounds like a good time. Good. The Korean barbecue, that sounds good. DVD since I've been watching Duck Dan. I honestly, I own DVD, and the only person I watch play DVD is Dan. That's all that I watch. I watch Dan play a lot of Stardew and DVD, and that's literally it. Well, I mean, I watch any game that he plays. He's very cool. I learn more from DVD from him, and I feel like I know a thing or two. I feel like I can play it, but not as good as him. You just like animatronics. They are scary. Like Chuck E. Cheese, imagine if that came to life. Imagine you stranded and abandoned at a Chuck E. Cheese at night. Not for me. Never could be me. I have been to Dave & Buster's only one time when I went to California for EA Play, and that was really much it. But I really enjoyed it though. It is like the grown-up Chuck E. Cheese, basically. I would perish. Alrighty, friends, we have the lovely clip of the day about joining my Daddy Donor Donuts Club for the 100 Baby Challenge. And I want to share with you all today, because I think you all need to hear this. Hi! You want to be my friend? You want to join my club? We have a really cool club called the Daddy Donor Donuts Club where we sell donuts to all the daddies in the world because they're pretty cool. I tried to seduce my mailman, and donuts I did. For the daddies, because we donate donuts to the daddies. That's why we're called the Daddy Donors Donuts Club, because we donate donuts to the daddies, right? I need to stop. I need to go to bed. Anyway, do you want to join my club? I do need to go to bed too. But also this was like where I got delusional towards the end of the stream. And I'm like, I'm becoming very loopy, where I make no sense at all. But also we did seduce our mailman, got him to join our club. And then I think this was yesterday or a couple of days ago. I don't remember. I know we did 100 baby earlier this week, maybe. But we ended up having him call him over. We called him over, and we have a kid with him now. So, and I've kicked him out since then because he's clingy. He keeps calling my sim every day, and I'm like, sir, call me one more time. You're gonna get the pond of death. It's gonna happen. But nonetheless, friends, it has been fun. It has been real. We are gonna go on what I call a bit of a raid, because raids are always fun to go on to. Friends, yeah, woo, woo. Okay, but friends, we're gonna go on a bit of a raid, and I'm gonna send you all over to my good friend Dr. Gluon, who is playing Animal Crossing and doing a long string spectacular, which I feel like sounds interesting. But the quote of the day is, that's some fan behavior. Oh my gosh. I swear, Animal Crossing is all about fan behavior. You'll either get a nice villager who will ignore you, or you'll get a villager that will talk to you every chance they get. And I'm like, please leave me alone. I just want to go fish. That's all I want to do. But currently, Dr. Gluon is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I think he's doing something with Lily, one of his mods, which is pretty cool. But he's been playing different games throughout this entire time. He's been live for 7 hours today, which is wild. I could never be live for 7 hours. I'll become very delirious very quickly. But nonetheless, friends, it's been real. It's been fun. Thank you again for hanging out with me for this short time of some good old-fashioned Sims 3. But if you want to come with the raid with me, copy and paste that raid message. I don't know. But I will post a new schedule in Discord this weekend on Sunday, so you all know what's happening. I will also pre-schedule the YouTube stream, so you all have that. And yeah, I will see you all soon. Have fun, stay safe, and goodbye.